Welcome, everybody. Happy Monday. Hope everybody's having a good start to their week. Wampy with the first. Welcome in, Wampy21, Why You Should Game, and Schmeck, and Attic Mouse. Welcome in, everybody. I beat my older brother in chess. Huge. That's a huge dub. I do not have that patience for chess. Yeah, I don't either, bro. Chess is literally like the one strategy game in existence that has just not hooked me in at all. I find chess so boring. I'm sorry. I know that's like an extremely bad take, and I will own up to that, but I just find chess so boring. First Jolden Ticket main carry run, and it feels so good. Huge.
Wow, look at me go.
Why does TTS always say some whack? Wow. Keto with the prime. Thank you for the 9 months, man. Much appreciated. Wow. Chat, can we all drop a wow real quick? Chat, I bought the Great Value Green Apple Drink Enhancer while I was at Walmart because it seemed like something I would be interested in. What are we thinking it's gonna be? Are we thinking it's gonna be yummy, or are we thinking it's gonna be kind of shite? I really don't know. Chad Scary Sock with a level 23 oak and golden faces. That's actually huge. Was it plasma? That's a plasma build, yeah. Damn, GG, that's actually sick. It's gonna be yummy, yummy. Attic Mouse with a 30 stream. Good night, Mr. Shockman. Have fun and good luck. Appreciate you, Attic Mouse. You have a good night as well. Appreciate you popping in. Welcome in, Balt and Oh Whoa in YouTube chat. Bro, I lost a streak. Good morning. Best of luck on your runs. Dude, that's tragic when the streaks get lost. I lost 3 6 streaks last month in the daily YouTube uploads. I know I've said that in every single stream since it's happened, but it is so frustrating. My PB on the YouTube profile is 6 wins in a row, and I got that PB 3 times, literally back to back to back. How'd you like my Vaga in the Discord? That was actually such a sexy run, I can't lie. I can't lie. As I had a slight issue with being stuck at school from waiting for a jump start, my schedule is running a little late, meaning I have to be doing a decent chunk of work, so I will not be actively viewing. Yeah, don't worry about it, bro. You ain't never, even if you got mod badge, bro, like, I know you got mod badge, so you might be worrying about it, but, like, even if you got mod badge in here, like, don't ever worry about catching streams, dog. You're fine. Get your work done, Zog. Wish I hadn't been drunk during my game last night. It could have been a naninf if I hadn't gotten schwasty. That'll happen. That'll happen. Trying to be orange stake for the first time, and I'm scraping by every ante. How are you going on gold stake win streaks, bruh? I'm gonna say something, and it might sound like I'm being an asshole. I'm genuinely not being an asshole. It's just kind of how it is. It's just kind of how, like, practice in life works. If you're going for orange stake for your first time, you probably have, I would assume, at maximum, like, 120 hours. I have, by no exaggeration, like, not using hyperbole, 10 times that. And then there are people like Doc who have, like, 5 or 6 times what I have, that can just play every game without losing, right? So, I mean, it's just practice, man. If you play the game for a lot, you'll get better. When I was not that far into the game, I also sucked. When I was still going for C, even when I was going for C++, even after I had beaten every deck in Gold Stake, when I was still going for stickers and I was doing, like, deck rotations, we would have streams where I would go 0-13, like, genuinely. We would literally have streams where I would start stream for 3 hours, play only Gold Stakes. I would lose, like, from red deck up until erratic all in a row, and then I would end stream. So, like, don't feel down about it. It's just practice, bro. Keto with the 7 stream. Appreciate that. Orange is a crazy leap in difficulty. Perishables suck first time playing. That is also true. Perishables do... Both perishables and rentals suck first time when you're playing because you're not programmed with like, once you play enough gold stakes, it eventually gets smashed into your brain. Hey, if I don't take perishables or rentals, I'm going to pass away, so I have to be taking them. But when you're new, you're just like, okay, well, this is a strictly worse Joker. This is dog shit. Why would I ever pick it? And so you end up skipping a lot of perishables and especially rentals that are like actually good, and then you just die because you're not yet aware of like, hey, if it's anti-5 and I have decent econ, and a rental chalkboard pulls up in my shop, like, yeah, it's going to be eating my money, but, like, I just win, right? 21 with the 7 stream. I will say, though, purple and blue are still the hardest jumps. If you can do purple stake, you can do gold. Got this. Yeah, I don't, like, dude, in comparison to purple, I don't know if it's just, like, it's been so long since I've gone through the stakes, so maybe it's just, like, a washed take. Maybe it's just, like, not an old head take, but maybe it's just like an out of touch take. I feel like the difficulty jump from black to blue is like nothing in comparison to purple stake, bro. The jump between, I can still remember the difficulty spike from blue stake to purple stake. Purple stake is an insane jump in difficulty. I will say that. So like definitely what Owo just said in YouTube chat, if you can beat purple stake, you can beat any stake in the game. Maybe it'll take some time. Maybe you'll have to lock in a little more. But, like, purple stake is crazy. It is, like, when you're first playing the game, the purple stake difficulty jump is crazy, dude. Crazy. I recently redid a full run, and the biggest jumps were red, purple, and orange, I think. Okay, I just made the video about blue stake. Blue stake in a vacuum is fine. No. No. Go watch. I sentence you to most recent video essay. But yeah, I made that video on blue stake. I unironically want to make a video. I might combine the two, but I want to make a video on orange and purple stake because I hate perishables and nobody talks about them being bad design, so I want to talk about them. They're not necessarily bad design, but they just feel like worse design than the other stickers, so I do want to talk about them. But I had the idea of doing a red stake video because nobody talks about how red stake is like, I mean, nobody talks about it because it's the second stake in the entire game, so, like, nobody notices it, I guess, or, like, nobody cares. But, like, nobody talks about how red stake is crazily bad. I don't think it's poor design. I want to get that out of the way. I don't think red stake is poor design. Which one's red stake? Small blind gives you no reward money is red stake. I don't think it's bad design because it affects everything, like, the same. It affects, you know... It's like a blanket stake that affects every build, every deck. So like I think it's fine design, but red stake is so like especially so for being the second difficulty in the game. Red stake is so buns. It's actually crazy. Like it is such a difficulty spike. Not having small blind money like stops you from snowballing so hard. You're counting white as the first stake. What else would I count as the first stake? White's the default. It has to be the first, bro. White stake is just a tutorial. Yeah, kinda. Also, Doc said something. Doc said something that's kind of stuck with me. I was in his stream one time, and it was... I've told this on stream before. I was in his stream one time, and we were, like, discussing Ceremonial Dagger in the chat, because he had it on a Plasma Deck speedrun run. And I said in chat, I was like, yeah, my most embarrassing moment as a Balatro, as a gold staker, is thinking that Ceremonial Dagger was, like, unironically an ass Joker until, like, 300 or 400 or 500 hours in. And he was like, yeah, that's rough. And I was really sad, but, like, you know... It is embarrassing. but he said something afterwards. He was like, well, also the tutorial doesn't like do a very good job of teaching you how to win. And like it really doesn't. Like unless you're familiar with like roguelite deck, I mean this game is different than all other roguelite deck builders before it. Or at least all others that I played. So it's like not even if you're familiar with roguelite deck builders, like the tutorial tells you how to play the game, but it doesn't tell you, it makes you figure out everything else on your own. And that really, after Doc, like, said that he literally just said it in passing. He was like, well, its tutorial in this game is not that good. But, like, after he said that, like, I've been thinking about that a lot. Because, like, I don't think it's necessarily a bad tutorial because it tells you, like, how to play the game. But it is really like a Minecraft in 2012 type of thing where they just chuck you in and it, like, expects you to... It tells you, like, what the controls do, but it expects you to do all of the, like, intuitive thinking yourself, which I don't necessarily think is a bad thing, but, like, I have friends who have played this game. I have friends who played this game who were like me and they won their second ever run, but I have friends who have played this game and, like, maybe they're not familiar with, like, deck building roguelites and etc. and so on, but I've had friends that play this game that are, like, far from being stupid people, just, like, to put it bluntly, like, far from being the type of people who would, like, not understand, like, a numbers game, and they get shit on for weeks. Like, they don't win their first white stake red deck game for, like, so long, and it's, like, it's so odd. I just don't get, like, I don't know. I don't get why it's so different for like, seemingly similar demographics, if that makes sense. Seemingly similar. Smash like. When I started Balala, it took me a while to realize that scaling jokers are too goated. True. Thing about Balatro is that what kills your run tends to be extremely silent compared to other roguelikes. Yeah, that's another. Yeah, that's a really good way of putting it. That's a really, like, you have to. That is an extraordinarily good way of putting it. You have, and that's why, okay, it sounds stupid when I say this. It sounds really stupid in my head to say this because it's like as soon as it leaves my mouth, I'm like, duh, obviously. But, like, the biggest tip that you can give to newer people who want to start, like, especially with, like, high stakes, the biggest tip that I give to people, besides, like, niche shit where it's, like, discard more than you have to if you're hitting bigger hands, etc. and so on, the biggest thing that, like, screws people over in this game is not keeping track of score. And I don't know how to phrase that in such a way where it doesn't sound like, duh, but, like, motherfuckers in this game, I was one of them for, like, my first hundreds of hours. I was one of them. Motherfuckers in this game will have a build that consists of where they're, like, shipping flushes that are worth, like, 100 chips, and they have, like, 500 molt to their name, and they'll see, like, a castle, like a really good chips joker, and they'll take some shit like a card sharp over it. Like, that's not a great example, because if you have that much molt, card sharp's gonna be good. But, like, you understand what I'm saying. Like, people don't keep track of their numbers. People don't keep track of their numbers, and it's, like, such an easy thing to start doing to prevent you from dying. But, like, people don't do it, and then they die, and then they wonder why they die. It's, like, so, like, you can watch this happen if you just pick any Balatro streamer that you, like, don't recognize that is, like, fairly new. Like, any Balatro streamer that's not playing Gold Stake, essentially, that's, like, new to the game, you can watch it happen in real time. People will need chips to improve their score, and they'll need, like in the, I don't even know what a good example is off the top of my head, but, like, they'll need chips to improve their score, and they'll pick, like, a Mystic Summit in the shop over, like, a Scary Face, and it's, like, it's so, and I remember doing that exact same thing, and it's, like, why do people do this? It's such an easy thing to fix, but, like, you can watch it happen so consistently. People don't keep track of their numbers, and they just die. And it's like, what is happening? I don't understand why it happens. It's so weird. It's so weird. Anyway, that was a very long rant. Maybe more comparable is taking too much X molt and plus molt. Yeah, like, exactly. This single behavior is the largest example of how context matters. Yeah, exactly. Is Castle Joker better than Hiker? Wampy said it's contextual. Everything in this game is contextual. I will say I will say 98% of the time Castle is better than Hiker, yes. I just spent, like, all day playing Deadlock because I'm snowed in. Miserable day. Unfortunate, caveman. Well, welcome in. Hope I can make your day a little bit better. Yeah, I heard there was another, I didn't hear about it until today when I was in Murph's stream for a brief period. But I heard there was another like big snowstorm this weekend. Did any of y'all catch that in chat? I did not get hit by it, and like as a northerner, as a northern Midwester, I just assumed that every snowstorm that comes in, I get hit by. So I had no idea about it. In the east, gotcha. I will continue citing Doc and saying that Hiker is decent with flushes for the rest of my life. Dude, like... Am I crazy to say that that's only with checkered deck where you can ship flushes consistently? I guess if you're shipping flushes already and you pick up a Hiker, then that makes sense. But dude, it's like, I don't know, man. Hiker's like such a loyalty card, man. It's good in like quite literally 0.1% of runs. Like it's crazy. You're not playing flushes otherwise, that still applies. Yeah, exactly. I got hit by it and it shut down the state today. Wow, that green apple drink enhancer is... never mind, the aftertaste is pretty good. It was a little weird. I think I just didn't add enough to it, but I gotta make it last. What is this Balatro? The Slay the Spire mod looks weird. It'll be later. Hiker is my most hated Joker. That'll be 4 Fienders for me. I don't like 4 Fienders at all. Raining more snow tomorrow. Did I already read that? Well, I hope that everything goes well, Caveman. Stay safe and stay warm out there, dude. Anyway, we yapped like a lot today, and probably there'll still be more yapping. I had a double foil rental loyalty card run on Black Deck with both hand vouchers that absolutely cooked. That is like the most typical Black Deck shit ever. Winning Black Deck runs are literally the guy who will just like at random pick shit from the grocery aisle and then will cook like the most spectacular meal with it. That is every winning Black Deck run. Either that or it's the guy who orders Shake Shack, which that's just photo Chad, right? There's no in between. It's either making a 5-course meal with the leftovers from the fridge or it's ordering Shake Shack or Five Guys and just getting photo Chad, right? I had a baseball card and stencil as well. That's huge. Got the Breath of the Wild boiled bananas. +2. All right. Let's do Balatro, let's do Scrandle, and then we'll lock in on some Gold Stake briefly. And then I would like to get a decent amount of Slay the Spire in. Probably we'll still... I'll still probably play it 2 hours in. I don't know. We'll see how the runs go. Craving buffalo wings right now. I'm not a big buffalo wings fan. I'm not a big chicken wings guy in general. Is it crazy in 2026 to say that I like boneless wings more than like flats and shit like that? Is that a wild take, chat? Type 1 if that's a wild take. I just hate working around the bone. I guess some people have fun with it. It's not for me, dude. I would rather just have the food. I would rather just have the food. I ain't need to work for that shit. Just give me it. You know? All right, Balatro is up. Let's lock in on this. Average chicken nugget enjoyer? I don't know, dude. Just like it. My least favorite Joker is probably like Constellation Hologram. Trivializes the game too much, IMO. Bootstrap's got to be my most hated, though. Yeah, Bootstraps used to be my most hated. I don't think it's as ass as it... What the fuck? Hello? Okay. Give me a second. I don't know what I just hit. Apparently I smashed something on my keyboard that opened Opera GX like support dialogue. That's cool. Doxed, it's over. GG. Why did you put PVZ music in the video? Why are you so obsessed with it? Genuine question. It was a music choice, dude. I put Pokemon Mystery Dungeon music and Mario & Luigi RPG music in there too. Like, it's not that crazy. I don't know why like half of all of your chats in the Discord and the Twitch have been like obsessing over the PVZ music. Like, I'm sorry, but it's not that deep, brother. All right, anyway, Balatro said it was a good one today. Let's kick it off. We were talking about it earlier. Let's kick it off with a good dagger. No RNG, common $6. It's not scaling or plus molt, so that knocks out stuff like madness. Let's do like 6 cents, I guess. Not creation. Yeah, non-scaling. So it's not creation. It's econ then? Gift card? Ooh. Not to the moon. Shit. 4. Is it to the moon? No, it's not to the... No, it's not to the moon. I'm not, once again, not looking at chat. I don't want chat to spoil it. I'm sorry. I know you guys are like all yelling at me. And I'm just forgetting what this is. Oh, trading card, trading card. Not bad. Not bad. That was pretty clean. That was pretty clean. I can't lie. To the moon. I don't know, man. Could have been. Surely. All right. Run it back with the Scrandle. To the moon. Yeah, that could have been it. To the moon is $5, by the way. Interessante. Well, the more you know. This is free diff, and it just looks like genuinely good food. Ooh, salt and pepper chicken loaded fries with garlic mayo and sriracha sauce. Now, chat. I'm going to have what is potentially an extremely hot take here, but it is the correct take, so just know that if you disagree with me, you are, like, indisputably wrong. Mayonnaise is, like, top 5 worst inventions of all of mankind. Of all of mankind throughout our entire history as a society. Mayonnaise is a horrible invention. I'm not even just talking culinary inventions. I'm talking top 5 least beneficial inventions of all time. Of all time. That being said, garlic mayo pretty fire. Garlic mayo pretty fire. Garlic mayo and like spicy, like standalone like Hellman's, disgusting. Garlic mayo and like a nice spicy mayo on some sushi. I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him. I'm sorry. It works. I hate tomatoes, but I like pizza. You're not gonna believe my next take. You're not gonna believe my next take. It's the right. Have you ever tried Kewpie mayo? No, I have not. Somebody suggested that. Improved burger. That's the improved one. That's the improved. Can I see the prototype? This is very important. Can I see the prototype, please? That's the improved burger. You have got to be kidding me. Who was at the table when they worked on this burger? Who was present for the improvement of this burger? Are we for real? Can we fight? Can we? We've moved past firing people. Can we kill everybody who was in that room? Hello? The pie looks absolutely abhorrent as well, but I gotta pick it over the monstrosity that is the right. Moving on. Moving on. That was a cheese and ham panini? You could have fucking fooled me. Chicken curry mixed rice and meat samosa. Or fish. Free for Martin Odegaard, the man of the match. I mean, call me American coded. Any fish with the head still on it is gonna be a no from me. It's gonna be a no from me. Call me American coded. Call me whatever you want. Any fish with the head on it, no. Nope. Nope. Just don't eat the head, man. It's not bro, it's not like I'm gonna be staring at the head and I'm gonna go, that doesn't look delectable. It's the philosophy of it, dude. It's the moral dilemma of eating a fish while staring right at him. Hello? We won't see a Balatro blind in Scrandle, the humble fish. Oh, bruv, you don't want a fish for a cheeky £0? Not particularly. I'm going with the right. Nothing American about it. You're soft. Pickled pork. That is not pickled pork. That is pickled pork skin. I'll have you know. This is improperly labeled. Or steak pie in a roll. This is, I mean, this is either piss on the left or shit on the right. I mean, like, I don't want either of these, dude. I don't want either of these, dude. When I grew up, I would suck the eyeball out of steamed fish, cooked Chinese style. That is wild. That is wild. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. I could because I like fish. Fish is delicious, but it would be strange. That's for sure. I don't know if I could suck the eyeball out. I could probably get past the head thing, but if I had the choice, you can keep the head. You can keep it. That's okay. It's got to be the left, right? I can't imagine many people are going to want pork skins. Roast pork sandwich or oysters. Free for fans and players. Am I trusting stadium oysters? No. I think that's not a free diff because it's seafood. I think free diff does not extend when it's like some dumb shit or when it's stadium seafood. Oysters are nasty. I haven't had them in so long, but I've had smoked oysters, not for a long time, but I remember liking smoked oysters. This pizza looks fire for £8, bro. But this has the pint. Oh no, this is Brazilian. It always wins. What? That's crazy. Brazilian L. That's crazy. 6 oysters for £12. You lost me. Whatever it's against wins. That baguette would look so nice if there wasn't a washed Balatro player from the Midwest in front of it. Ooh. Ooh, both of these are pretty good. Honey, okay, never mind. 25 pounds for the left. Listen, honey butter chicken sounds delectable. I am an absolute slut for some waffle fries. That 25 pounds? I mean, are we serious, bro? Pint meta? We did get pint meta. It's the nachos every time. If they're equivalent price, it's the chicken every time, but the chicken being 25 pounds is an absolute scam. Price aside, burnt ends are so fucking good. That is also true. I think I would still do the chicken, I ain't gonna lie. That's like $40. Yeah, that's... I mean, the US dollar is fluctuating quite a bit, so I don't know the conversion rate anymore off the top of my head. But yeah, it's like pretty close to $40. Probably like $38, give or take. I know how to make honey butter chicken. I can't make burnt ends, so if the situation arises, you know that you do make a good point there. Hi, you're my favorite YouTuber. Yo, I appreciate you, Sam Lewis. Many thanks. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for the kind words. All right. Let's get to some Balala. Am I on the right profile? More than likely not. We'll figure it out right now. I am not. I'm on the YouTube profile. Well, Shock, you're not my favorite. All right, I'm banning you, idiot. I'm just kidding. You're about to watch your favorite streamer lose this run? Hey! True. Anyway. Bang. Let's lock in, shall we? Do I have a streak? I think no. Okay, apparently I have a 1 streak. Is this true info? The stats should be up to date. We do have a 1 streak. Okay. Okay. Say less, bro. Streak overlay? Yeah, I got you. I got you. No worries. No worries. All right. What were we doing last time? We were doing blue deck streaks, right? Because we wanted to test that. I've done some important bits of my vocab practice sheet for foreign languages, so I'm going to take my chance to slack by watching my streamer of all time. Okay, first off, you omitting favorite from that was not unnoticed. Second off, get your work done, blood. Anyway, Prediction is up. Let's rock some blue deck gold stake, shall we? What's crazy about Balatro is you see someone else do it and it looks so doable, but then it's impossible. I fully understand what you mean. That was me during like July and August watching Doc Spectred every night before I went to bed. I'd get off a stream where I went like 0 and 10. I would watch Doc Spectred just like absolutely clown on gold stakes, and I would be like, what is he doing different? Playing in the moment is a lot different than watching, TBH. That is also true. Especially for speculative picks. I think I'm really good at when there's like one definitive line of identifying it, but that's the trouble, is that that's like less than half of games. Less than half of games, there is a definitive line. More often than not, even in like Ante-1, there are branching paths, and when there are... Like, obviously, there are branching paths that are, like, okay, they're both good, but one is definitely better. And then there are branching paths where it's like, okay, these both seem good, and I don't really know which one is better than the other. That's where I get fucked. That's where I just have no idea. And I'm still like that 1,200 hours in. There are runs where I open my first Buffoon pack, there's 2 really good picks, and I say, I have no idea which one of these is better. I'm just rocking with one. I'm getting bullied on Balatro Mobile right now. I swear I swear the fuck to God. There's also situations where it's like both of these seem so ass. If it's a situation like that, you just pick one and either sell it or roll with it. If I open a pack with 2 rentals, it's just as which one gives me plus molt. And if neither of them gives me plus molt, which one can I extract value out of? And if that's not true, I'm just selling that, John. Now, if my second pack is also 2 rentals, I just accept the fact that I'm not winning, and it's just I just turn into Napoleon and I say there is nothing that I can do. Whoever bet 621 shillings on doubt based. I have blue deck as my 4th liked deck under yellow painted and abandoned. That's so fair. I loved the Napoleon memes. That was such a good era. All right, let's lock in. First boss is play 5. Okay. I think this is a misprint scenario, just because if I high roll, yeah, see, like, if I ditch the 4 there, then maybe we don't get this flush, but this flush wins. Yellow is my first gold stake win. I feel like a lot of people's first is either yellow or checkered for a lot of people, I think, is the norm. Welcome in, fun intended. Huge username. That's actually sick. See, like, this pack is buns. Like, if this is disregarding what's in the shop, because there's actually like decent stuff in the shop. If this is my first pack, I just pick one of these and sell it, because neither of these is beneficial, like, at all in our current state, right? So, like, the 2 bad options, I feel like it's usually pretty cut and dry. But when you get 2 good options, that's where I struggle. Or 2 even like okay options. I don't know. I'm really bad at I'm really bad at thinking ahead and like identifying, okay, which one of these is going to be better long term. Besides black, what's the worst deck in your opinion? Least consistent is plasma, I think. After black deck, a lot of people say plasma is less consistent than black deck. I think plasma is more consistent than black deck, but it's harder to pilot. I'll say that. I think you can get more consistent wins if you know what you're doing, but it's very hard to like learn how you're supposed to play plasma. I think black and plasma are like kind of on equal footing. The frustrating with plasma is that plasma is a big deck where like you get branching paths and it's like really hard to know where to go. Black deck just feels bad because there are some seeds on gold stake specifically where you play optimally and you lose, and it's just that cut and dry, which is really frustrating. I'm not gonna lie. Anaglyph is a blank slate bore. I kind of agree. Nebula's worst IMO in terms of design. I don't like Nebula, but it's a high win rate deck, so I'll seldom say that it's the worst. But yeah, I don't like piloting Nebula like almost at all, so that's based. Banner, oof. I think I'm more so looking at this Golden Joker. I know him being rental is stupid, but like, I don't know. If I can get something in my next shop, then maybe it doesn't matter. I really don't want a banner at this point. I mean, banner is like just marginally better than nothing at this point in the game. I guess if it's stickerless, I should have taken it. I don't know, man. No straight. If I have like a 7, that could be a thing. Luca with the 1 biddy. I don't know if there is coding for this, but I wish the game was more sparse on giving stacked modifiers, like getting a rental on top of an eternal or a perishable was a lot rarer, or getting multiple modified jokers in one shop was rare. I don't like disagree with that take. That's like really, it's a really awkward take for me to argue for or against, because like a lot of what I find to be kind of cool about the higher stakes is like identifying which stickers are takeable and which stickers are like ass. Like identifying what rentals and what perishables you can take without being sad about them. But like, it is also just an RNG mechanic, and RNG mechanics just inherently feel bad. Like, there are seeds that are infinitely more winnable on purple stake than they are on gold stake, and that, I think, is really annoying. I think it seldom matters, in fairness. But, I mean, there are, like, cut and dry situations where that's just how it is. And that can definitely feel bad. I joined your Discord. Where do I find the mods you're using? If you're looking for like texture packs, they should just be in the mods channel. You can also come over to the Twitch. I need to pin the texture packs in the mod channel. I don't know if they're pinned. Let me check that for you real quick. If they're not pinned, come over to the Discord and we have commands for them. They are not pinned. I need to do that. All right, anyway, $9 cash out. I mean, we're on blue deck, so, like, he's good, but no concrete plus molt right now. It's just so ass. I can't even be mad at this, because this is actually, like, pretty damn good on blue deck, but no plus molt early game just always feels so bad. Feels so bad. Blue percent is pinned in mods, though. That doesn't count. We don't talk about that. 5 pairs need, like, 2 early procs. Yeah. Take the hand size and sell it mid-round. No rental cost. I don't remember if you get your hand back, though. Is it just planet? I do unironically want this Glorp. I think that's, like, stupid for me to take, but I do kind of want it. Chat, get your W's out and ready for Glorp. True. You don't get your hand back. I didn't think so. I can't hate mods too much because they're cool, but some of the modded stickers are like, what are we doing? I agree. All right, I'm going to take the Glorp. I think it's, like, not the best play, but it's funny. Let's go. I think it is just Celestial Pack here for, like, the cut and dry W. I mean, this unironically is, like... With 5 hands, I'm pretty sure I can just ship pairs into the boss as long as they're, like, higher pairs. So now it's just if I get a Molt Joker, I win. Which is still a pretty big if, but, like, still. It's something. It's something. 7 of diamonds. That's not really helpful. Ship the queen. Nice. I mean, yeah, that's really nice. That is really, really good. Go for one of these. Oh, $5.99. Did I not? Okay, I could have sworn I clicked 5 cards there. Minus $1. That's actually tragic. Bang. Fortune Teller is really bad. Like, really bad. Might just be another Celestial Pack angle. Honestly, I have level 3 pairs. Like, is the Celestial Pack even going to be worth it? What is high card, or what is, like, high pair worth? High pair is worth 60 times 4. That's 240. I can get out with 5 high pairs. Assuming Glorp doesn't proc a singular time. I think I'm just going next, dude. Huge. Well, now I get out no matter what, so now we're just farming. we're gonna solo with Glorp. We're gonna solo with Glorp. Never mind. We're full pivoting. Glorp locked the fuck in. Troubadour would have blocked into card sharp SMH. True. Streamer, you want to talk about how Fortune Teller costs 6 again or nah? I've talked about it so many times at this point. People know. People know. People know that I think Fortune Teller. Dude, I don't remember who said it. I think it was Owo that said it as like a meme, but I would unironically be completely fine if they changed it. Somebody in chat said that they should just change the prices between Fortune Teller and Chad and make Chad $6 and make Fortune Teller $4. I would wholeheartedly be on board with that. That would be perfectly fine with me. Anyway, this is plus mult, so we're taking it. Do I want the buffoon pack? Yeah. Am I allowed to take it? It's debatable. I think I'm not gonna. Play some lower hands. Or like block some low cards for Raised Fist just so I can maybe juice an extra proc or two out of Glorp. But I also want money at this point. This would have been free if this was non-perishable. But it's not, so that's a little stinky. Let's go in here. I mean, with the Eternal Glorp, like, we just build around this now. Now I need to sack as hard as possible, though, because now I'm making a lot of score. Yeah, that's something. Baked into Yap Session, Black Deck sucks, Blue Stake sucks, Perishables suck. True. Welcome in, Salsa. Flash card could be nice. I don't have money, but like it's really nice with baseball card. I think I'm honestly just gonna buy this and hold on to it. Even if this is just a times 1.5, like we're on blue deck, that's completely fine. Anything after that is just like free. I'm gonna discard here so I can keep a low 3 for my fist. Like I said, I'm trying to sack score a little bit so I can try and farm some more Glorp procs. Just need card sharp now? True. Ooh. Nah, I still need the gold joker, dude. I still need the gold joker. We go next. I already know C++ers who are missing the... C++ers who were missing the Jokajola sticker would just be frothing at the mouth during that shop. He's not making money since you lose interest. Hey, he's still kinda positive. He's still giving me money into the shop. That's what matters. Even though I would technically have it anyway. Yeah, let's make gold card. If I have gold card, then it's like Jolden Joker isn't even charging me rent. It's that easy. Economics with Focus Shock. Yeah! Go Glorp! My goat! My goat! Wait, no, I should have discarded. Glorponomics? Hell yeah. Alright, we take Grabber, and then we can buy one of these and still maintain interest? Dog shit. We go next. Actually, I should have rerolled there, maybe. Why doesn't the Federal Reserve just work like this? Yeah, for real, bro. Nominate me for the Fed chair. Hello? I'd have that shit straightened out in, like, 2 streams. +1 hand. Yeah, hand voucher is also just like we win on blue deck. So the eye is upcoming. Yeah, probably. I thought you meant this ante. Yeah, a small bit of poop formed in my pants. I didn't know Focus Shock was a Fed. You know how fucked up American politics has to be for me to be siding with the Fed? That's I didn't like. Man, you can loyalty card. Yo, I would take a loyalty card with this build. Just to give him a chance to shine. Huge. Let me check misprint. I should be cycling the queen if I don't want to play the queens. Bang. Bang. Getting rid of all the 1-ofs. Bang. And then 2-ofs. We have the 4 and the 7. But I want to get rid of the queen, so we do this. This probably wins. I'm going to make the ace into steel, because that could actually be a pretty good long-term endeavor with this Eternal Raised Fist. Fed Shock unredacting file stream when? Listen, if I was at the if I was one of them, you already know that I would be on that. I would already be unredacting them on stream as we speak, bro. Let's be real. Squimbo, it's just far too late for you. Like, Glorp is just my goat right here. I doubted, but I love when loyalty card works. Dude, loyalty card working is like top 10 feelings in Gold Stake, unironically. Like, not even remotely trolling. Because it's just like, it's just barely on the cusp of being like a good Joker, but it's still like kind of ass. So you feel like a genius when you like pick it and it ends up working out. I ain't fucking with the pillar. We get out here. Okay. Moving on. I don't need Squimbo. Probably I keep this Chaos for as long as possible. The rent is worth the reroll. Could take a Red Seal. I don't really have a great deck right now. I don't think I need to just be filling it with nonsense. Let's go for the $11. I can take 1, 2 rerolls. You sold me. You sold me. Stickerless, too. Non-rental. Yes, stickerless, bro. It's a sign from God. I'm not a religious man, but, like, you know, sometimes he do be just, like, coming down and intervening. And even I gotta admit that, right? Okay, so if we're not trying to be funny, it's the ramen here every time. However, we are trying to be funny, so we're sticking with the loyalty card. Also, unironically, like, we are still kind of dead to shit like the needle in the eye, so, like, the loyalty card is, like, somewhat contextually better. I think the ramen is probably better long-term, but, like, the loyalty card's not bad, is what I'm trying to say. Like, it does actually have a use, like, unironically here. You're not religious, I'm out of here. +2. Ew, loyalty card. Yep. Typical YouTube chat, bro. And then you wonder why everybody makes fun of you over on Twitch. Typical YouTube chat. Y'all are just not loyalty card believers. Enough Balatro Mobile for me. I've had it. I feel like I have better luck on Balatro Mobile. I ain't gonna lie. Is that not the case for y'all? I feel like I literally have better luck on the mobile. Okay, Blue Seal is fire. I think I don't want literally anything else. Maybe the Gold Seal. Nah, my deck is fat as fuck right now. I do not need the Gold Seal. This is a high steel card and it's a purple seal. I could be convinced. Also Bones is like probably just better than the loyalty card because this is just a loyalty card that I don't have to fuck around to trigger, right? So this is probably better than the loyalty card, but A, it's rental, so yucky, and B, the loyalty card's funnier, so we're keeping the loyalty card. You can talk to my lawyers if you don't like it. Out of curiosity, what's your hours on Balatro in total? Hard to estimate with mobile, so just on Steam, I guess. With mobile, my estimation is like about 1,200. On Steam alone, I have currently 1,037.5. This Space Joker is 1 and 2. All Space Jokers are 1 and 2. You just refuse to believe it. The game is spitting on me. 2 times I saw a perishable rental bull in a pack. Okay, I still take rental bulls every time, but yeah, perishable rental bull is like, I would be sad if that was me. Brainfly with the follow. Welcome in. Telescope's really sexy. Boss says cards are drawn face down. Who cares? Towering this 2 is pretty good, right? So we don't have to hold something ruining our fist. I want to ruin my fist here because of more Spaceman procs. We're already going to be scoring like completely fine with 6 hands and with this setup. So like all of my X-Molt Jokers are to the left here. I should actually have Flash Card here. All of my X-Molt Jokers are to the left, and I've been sacking for fist, and we're still winning. So I want to be sacking fist molt just so I can farm as many level ups out of Glorp. Because if we're winning in 1, then we're like, if we're just talking about pure odds, if we're winning in 1, then we're getting like we're getting 1 level up with Glorp every 4 blinds, which is pretty stinky. As opposed to right now, I'm winning in like maybe 4 or 5, so I'm getting like statistically 1 level per blind, which is like actually pretty relevant. Because we don't have any chips, right? So this is my entire chip scaling, is just throwing hands to Glorp. Obviously, the Ecto is goated here. I mean, like, I'm not even mad at this Ecto if I'm going to keep it a stack. It's better with baseball card. We're playing pairs, so, like, we don't need hand size. I'm fine with it just for the memes. Yo, okay, this is a good point to talk about this. Can I say that negative flash card is underrated? Can I say... Is that a hot take, man? Is that a hot take? I really like negative flash card. I think it's a really underrated negative Joker. Nobody talks about this guy. The shade of purple is really nice. I used to think that flash card was good. Flash card is plus 14 or plus 72. And there's no... It is very much a fortune teller. It's like the uncommon version of fortune teller. Flash card is either like a plus 6 if you pick it up or like a plus 98. There's no in between. You're never going to have a run where a flash card is like a plus 30. I'm going to say that, and this is definitely going to be a plus 30 run because, like, we don't really have that much econ, but, like, I digress. Very seldom does a flash card just do okay. It's either super shit or, like, really good. Flash card is blue. Don't gaslight me. This is purple. I love gaslighting people about colors, but like this is purple. That's blue. This shit is not blue. I love gaslighting people about colors. Trust me, I'm not doing it this time. This shit is purple. This is not even up for debate. This is not like an indigo thing where like it could be either or. This is like the most blatant purple. Genuinely 100% not trolling. This is the most blatant purple I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm not even gaslighting you. That's just blue to me. That's so weird. Violet? Yeah, it literally looks violet. Or like lilac is maybe better, yeah. Exclamation mark might be onto something, but like it is indisputably purple. That is really weird. Chatter discovers they're colorblind. I forgot I'm colorblind. That'll do it. That'll do it. If your monitor pulls more orange, it'll look more blue. That could also be the case. I mean, turns out it's not, but it could be. This happens too often. Hey, it happens to the best of us, allegedly. Yo, can I get, like, some pairs in my hand? Also, I'm missing chats. What do the plus and minus numbers mean? You're saying mean, like plus 30? I've never heard this terminology with Balatro. like plus molt, like plus molt. We're talking about, like, flash card scaling. I hate when people correct me when I describe a color as purple and someone says, no, that's violet. Dude, that's the same color. I will wholeheartedly agree. Are they even different colors? Are violet and purple even different colors? Because if they are, that's definitely some spiders aren't a bug type shit. I genuinely don't even know if they're like different colors. Shades? So like, who cares? I mean, Mime is good with baseball card, and it's just like a fire joker. Violet is a shade of purple, I believe. So then why do people get like so bent out of shape about it if it's just a shade? That's like me looking at this at the background of this mime and being like, that's a really nice white, and somebody going, no, that's black. Like I know it's not the same thing, but like that's like such a weird thing to get upset about. Mime about to double proc the blue seal. You apparently could not have been more correct. Also, turns out -1 hand size is like somewhat impactful for trying to draw pairs. The more you know. Yo, Misprint, can you lock in? Thank you. 8 of clubs. Violet refers to the spectral light wavelength. Purple refers to the secondary blend between red and blue, apparently. That, honestly, that makes sense. That seems intuitive. Damn. Oh, don't tell me I'm not going to be able to proc this blue seal the way I want it, bruh. Y'all ready for the Square Joker shoot the moon combo with my run? I got my last Ascension 20 today. Defect was the last one. GGWP. I have never briefly. I know like everybody in my Twitch chat knows this, but I'm not sure how many people in the YouTube chat are familiar. I have never played Slay the Spire in my entire life. I'm not getting. I can sack here for sure, right? I definitely cannot sack here. Well, I have no chips. I have not played Slay the Spire in my entire life, so I'm not gonna understand references like at all. Slay the Spire is so fun. I am looking forward to it a lot. Purple Nurple? No. No. We're not doing this. I'm so bad at Slay the Spire, it's actually just pathetic. That is an insane way to describe a shortcoming at a video game. I would take the Ankh here if it wasn't for the fact that it could destroy my loyalty card, and same thing with the Hex. So I think I'm just going to Cryptid the blue seal and call it a day. Ascension 20 is the hardest difficulty. I know that, and I know like whatever you said you got it with is like a character, but I'm not going to know like specific references. Like if you pull up in my chat and you're like, hey, I got my last win on, you know, 3280 with the Gleeblezorp spewer, I'm gonna be like, cool. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. I was not paying attention to the raised fist proc. Turns out it was not my blue seal, so I think we just go next. I've been playing storyline games again, and I gotta say, joy. I unironically spent probably 6 hours. Okay, not 6 hours, but like 4 or 5 hours yesterday playing Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky on my phone, and it was delightful. Playing Slay the Spire, right? Meow, having a blast. Huge. Bean? What am I going for? Gold stickers? Bean? What are you talking about, bro? League is tragic. I quit playing that last year, and I've made it to February without the urge. Hey, huge, man. Keep the sobriety going. Keep the sobriety going. You're gonna stream Slay the Spire 2 when it comes out in March. Yeah, that was the plan. I've been talking about this a lot in the past months on stream. The plan was for the entire month of February, I'll be playing a decent bit of OG Slay the Spire since I've never touched it, because I really want to play the sequel right when it drops. But like, I think it's kind of stupid to play the sequel when I haven't played the original. So this entire month I'm going to be doing OG Slay the Spire. And then in March, yeah, I'm going to be playing sequel Slay the Spire. And I think it'll be fun. Bang. Oh my gosh. Okay, Glorp is clutching up because these blue seals just refuse to show up. I got spare trousers with Square Joker. Enjoy your win. The non-mods use it to be silly. Oh, exclamation mark vanish. I low-key forget that that's a thing until everybody in chat starts spamming it, and then I'm like, where'd my chat go? Like, this is hilarious. I don't need this whatsoever, because I'm definitely safe against Vessel with loyalty card, but, like, I'm just gonna take this. What roguelites should I buy? Off the top of my head, I'm assuming you already have Balatro, so I'm not even gonna suggest Balatro. Off the top of my head, Clover Pit is very fun slot machine roguelite. Very fun. You gotta be, if you get good at the game, you gotta be okay with long runs because Clover Pit runs take forever. Very big fan of Clover Pit. Very, very fun mechanically. Like, love the slot machine mechanic. A good run takes hours, which I'm into personally. But some people don't like that, so you got to watch out for it. Mega Bonk is fire for sure if you're into, like, yeah, Risk of Rain 2 and Mega Bonk if you're into, like, open world. Mega Bonk is like a, not an auto battler, but it like automatically does the shooting, and Risk of Rain 2 is like a shooter. For under $25, I'm pretty sure everything that we've mentioned besides maybe Risk of Rain 2 falls under that category. I heavily dislike Slay the Spire / Mega Bonk, but they're cool, I guess, if you want to buy them. I love Mega Bonk. I think Mega Bonk is so fire. YouTube chat spamming Blueprints. I cannot speak for Blueprints because I've never played it. But that being said, I've heard like nothing but good things about Blueprints. So probably Blueprints. What else? Absolem, it was really fun for the little bit that we played it. Blueprints is not that good, and I beat it. I mean, we're just having the wildest takes. I can't even argue. I can't even argue because I haven't played it. But you are genuinely the first person I've ever seen in my entire life to say that Blueprints is like anything below cinema. Blueprints has 0 build crafting potential. It's just plain luck and very, very little skill involved. Chat, can we fact check this? Is this true? Racoin, when it comes out, is also going to be fire. We were talking about Racoin in Libby's chat, I think, either yesterday or this afternoon. It might have been this afternoon. I don't remember, in honesty. No, it was yesterday. That's fire, but it's not fully released yet. So, like, obviously that's not a thing right now. Just want to shout it out, though. What else? I feel like there's more that I'm missing. Let me pull up like my Steam library. Balatro, Absolem, I said. Bollix Pit is a roguelite, right? I haven't played it, but it apparently just got updated and people in my Discord have been glazing it. I watched Unseen play it and it looked really good, so Bollix Pit for sure. Clover Pit. Crypta the Necrodancer is a very hard game, and also like somewhat of an older game. Older being a relative term, because it's like 10 years old. But that one's really fire. Very hard, but very good. Hades I haven't played, but I've heard nothing but good things about it. I still have to install it. Slay the Spire, same thing. And then, yeah, everything else that I have is mentioned. Oh, Runeborn. Runeborn is slept on, I think. Another slot machine roguelite, but it is less Clover Pit and more Balatro. Bang. Also Inscription. Yeah, Inscription is fire. Wait, how could I forget about Inscription, bro? What's up, Mike? What is with all of my chat calling me by my first name, bro? Again, I want to specify, because every time I say that, I don't want to make people uncomfortable. I don't care if you do. It's just strange. Isn't Inscription just a story game? It's both. It's a story game, I would say foremost, but it has roguelite mechanics. I would still definitely recommend it. Especially if you're into card games. Not even just, like, Balatro type shit, but, like, if you're into, like CCGs and stuff like that, I would definitely look into Inscription. The wall on black deck killed my run. What could I have done? It's tragic, dude. YouTube chat saying Cult of the Lamb. I have not played that, but I've heard it's good. And then, yeah, Binding of Isaac is in YouTube chat, which we mentioned. Anyway, is this the final? Yeah, this is the final shop. Mercury card, huge. Yeah, your chat calls me by my first name too. It's super weird. I can't tell if you're like, no, you're definitely trolling. What am I even waffling about? It's Kita, bro. Also loyalty card procs, so we just win. No, you're making me play my blue seal, you bastard. I'm so funny. True. A patriarch of comedy, so to speak. All right, W loyalty card. Not something that I say almost at all, but still very fun. Wait, Kita's first name isn't Kita. I'm just going to move on. I'm just going to move on. Brainfly with the sub. Appreciate the tier 1. Many thanks for coming aboard, man. GG, I always lose shillings. Her first name is like... Oh, true. Wait. That is true. Huge sub. Definitely huge sub. Appreciate that, man. All right. We're going to get another blue deck run. I'm really curious to see how blue deck is going to stack up long-term against yellow deck for streaking. I also do want to try checkered streaking at some point. Me, Caveman, my first name thinking. I thinking Caveman. My first name is Nicholas Elliott 3679. Huge. All right, prediction is up. Jamble your points on whether or not you think I'm going to beat blue deck gold stake. I have to use the facilities, so to speak, real quick, so I'll be right back. But don't go away, because we'll have another run. Probably, depending on how much of an attrition run this is, probably after this run we'll do Slay the Spire. Obviously, if we just like lose it right away, we're not going to. I digress. Breadwitch with the follow. All right, I'll be right back. All right, we're back. I will be hitting your ghost types for neutral. Huh? My first name is Ursaluna. My last name is Blood Moon. Ah. Ah. Predictions counting as gambling is so silly. Let me spend my points. Are you also in a country that does not let you gamble on the predictions? Because that is, like, comically unfortunate. I always feel bad for my folks in other countries. That is actually tragic. Do we have a club on top? That would be quite intuitive. We do, but it's a 2. Cool. This is already not winning in 1, so I guess it's intuitive to throw the 4 and search for just more cards. We do not get the winning flush anyway, but, like, this still puts us in range of a pair winning, so it is what it is. Bang. Correct Netherlands here. Unfortunate, man. Unfortunate. Wish I could gamble real money on Twitch. True, base chatter. This is why we're sad to not be on Yellow Deck. This is also why we're sad to not be on Yellow Deck. Maybe Buffoon Pack has something better? It really doesn't. Bro, what? The Netherlands is goated? Yeah, but they don't let the Netherlands gamble on Twitch, apparently. Speaking of Netherlands, I recently learned Dutch is a real language. That is kind of a crazy take. Yo, just found your channel yesterday. Blue Stake video was very informative as a relatively new Balatro player. Well, thank you. Appreciate you pulling up to the stream, man. Glad you enjoyed the vid. 10 of hearts on top, so probably we just find the full house somewhere. Let's go full house aces. Rats, it was jacks. Damn. It's okay. 2 of diamonds. I have the very low full house, but I have clever joker, so we should still be fine. Focus, I got C+ last night. Huge, man. GG's on the accomplishment. Like, yeah, Jolden Joker is fine as an Eternal, man. I kind of want the Celestial pack. I think I can take it with the Jolden Joker. Just to be somewhat safer into the boss. I don't even remember what the boss is. It's Psychic. I definitely didn't need to take this, but that's okay. I think I kind of want Saturn more, especially with more hands. I think Saturn is just, like, better scaling for the future. We have 6s. I would love to go for a full house here, but I think that's somewhat unreasonable, especially with this straight line. All right. Ace of spades on top. Interessante. Okay, we get the lowest straight that we can possibly score, which does not get us out. Fantastic. Oh, and we get the full house on the top deck. Huge. $12. Business card Crazy Joker. With a level in straight, that seems like a fine endeavor. Maybe just sell this Clever Joker for interest money. If that's going to be the case. Yeah, bye-bye. I didn't need to do that. I have business card, but business card could not hit. Maybe. Okay. Discard there, because even one face is expected value to be neutral. 3 business card hits there is fantastic. Like, okay, call me an absolute wild man, but like Hallucination, Fortune Teller, both as Eternals here, does not even strike me as a particularly bad play. Call me an absolute goober here, but like taking both of these, especially on blue deck, does not even strike me as a bad play. I won my first orange stake. Mr. Bones is the best Joker ever. Yes. Yeah. Focus clock gas la hora. Focus clock gas la hora. That's crazy. It's 12:16 for me. Yes, you are an absolute goober. Okay, but is it related? We know that I'm a goober. Maybe I should have specified. All right, I'm doing this. This is just funny. Halu and Golden, both Eternal, are a slight worry. I agree, but I think it's probably going to be fine. Could be okay, though. I think on any other deck, it's a lot more scary, but I think on blue deck specifically, heavy emphasis on probably. Heavy emphasis on probably. Probably it ends up being fine. Let's go next. Still looking for straights. Yeah, I guess we keep the king and then we just go for high straight. Just a chip and times mult joker now. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. Could be straight here, probably wins. So it could be a couple of high cards with the business card. Blue deck advantage. Yeah. Yeah, for real. Does straight win? I actually don't remember now. I'm just going to ship the straight so that I don't pass away. I think it wins, but I don't remember, and now I'm scared. Yeah, that wins against boss. Boss is the hook. That should be fine? Question mark? Buns. I would really like this overstock as well. I think with all the econ, I think I just skip the packs right now and take the overstock list as an eternal as well. No. Never mind. I want the buffoon pack. This crazy joker needs to go away. Oh my goodness. Cert here is like... Cert here, because it can... Okay, this generating blue seals is already really nice, but this being able to generate purple seals as well, this is making me feel some type of way, chat. I think it's not the best play, but I'm doing it. Only 9 gold stickers away from C++. I'm so close. Huge, man. Best of luck to you on the C++ endeavor. Hope you get it in a timely fashion. Gold seal, not too bad. We have the straight in hand. I'm going to go ahead and not play the gold seal just so that I can, like, not pass away here. Let me guess Baron is one of them? Yeah, maybe. Would not be shocked. I just got to say that. Would not be shocked if that was the case. Streamer, why did we spade clubs? They're already blackboard compatible. I'm going to keep it a stack. I wasn't even thinking about blackboard. Could be trio angle. Since we're going to have a lot of deck fixing at our disposal, maybe we just take this trio and we just win with this setup. Take the trio for X-Molt and take Cert as a quasi-chips joker, because we can assume that that'll give us a blue seal at some point, and then we just death the shit out of it. That doesn't even seem like a particularly bad play. I might keep it a stack. Losing the business card is kind of buns, but presumably with Golden Joker and Hallucination, we're going to be paying rents. And I guess Cert gives me gold seals as well. The issue is I have no chips right now. Thinking it's a 3 oak angle, though. Yeah, I can do this, and this probably gets me out in 1. Get some planet card action cooking. Nice. Focus Shock not being shocked is massive. Just focused, but he's focused on the chat instead of the game. What? How do you get the Joker cards to show the detail on the bottom? It is a mod called Joker Display. It should show up. If you know how to install mods, it should just show up if you type Joker Display Balatro into Google. Very intuitive mod, very good mod. Could not recommend more. I mean, we just take this, right? This just translates to free Cavendish, which is better than the trio right now. Even if we play 3 oak, because the trio's rental. I see no reality where we don't take that. Showman, Michelle, Tribe, Flowerpot, Glass, Troubadour, Bean, Pareidolia, Delayed Grat. I feel like that, yeah, that makes sense. All of those make sense. Michelle, Natty, Perishable, Tribe sucks, Flowerpot's really niche, Glass is really niche. Glass is really good. I'm kind of surprised at Glass. Everything else I feel like makes sense. Glass was one of Focus's last. I think Glass is really good. I just don't, like... I just feel like I don't see it at all. I guess when I guess because when I use Glass in Gold Stake, I'm trying to smash it. Wii Joker's also really funny. I mean, I do need chips, but is this even, like, worth? I feel like this is not worth. I feel like I just lean into the blue seals more. We just never got the opportunity. We had to force it. Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, Glass Joker's an above average Joker, I will say. But, like, I feel like I just never see him, ever. Won't work on Switch 2? No, unfortunately, like OO was saying, mods are PC only. I do apologize, man. Not much I can do about it, though. Okay, we hit him with one of these. Hang him. And with one of these. Let's just ship this. Okay. Oh, the Jack and the Blue Seal. This is big. Nat negative banana. Yeah. Fortune teller shining. Yeah, fortune teller hallucination looking to be pretty good. That banana ain't breaking. Oh, I guess it is perishable, isn't it? Yeah, the banana probably isn't breaking. See, the issue here is we don't have chips, but if we had chips, Hologlum could be like a game-winning pivot here. Wait, we have certificate. No, we just take this every time anyway. No Mercury card it. You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. That's 7 out of 9 planet cards that we're missing. I'm not seeing Neptune and Mercury right now exactly. Are we dead ass? All right, we're still pivoting into Hologlum though. These are dog shit, so we're just gonna be selling highest sell value cards to get money back. Bang. Now we can't get standard pack cursed because we have certificate, which is pretty cool. Unfortunately, we have no chips though, so I need to blind hit a 3-oak here, which is going to be fucking impossible. But if I can, we pivot into... Eventually, we have to get a Mercury card, but if we get a Mercury card, we just pivot into hologram pairs. Okay, these 3 are a 3-oak. Damn. Gotta ship this for the chips. As soon as we get, like, even 1 pair level, we're fine. But the issue is gonna be getting it. Because I have no... Like, I can't slot in chips unless I get rid of certificate, which is, like, pretty awkward. I need to go, just a short one today. Not sure if I can watch tomorrow, but I'll definitely be back on Thursday. Have a good stream. Appreciate you, James. Oh my goodness, it's all cats. Yes. First gold stake win was hologram with a bunch of incantation spectrals. That's so fire. I guess we're high carding because we have chips. I don't like any of these, but I mean, we have the hologram. Gotta slot in something. Holy X-Molt, Batman. I'm gonna stick with the... I think the chalkboard is like the much better play here, but I'm gonna stick with the cert because it's funnier. Actually, I might have just sold because I might have needed the... I might have needed to take the chalkboard to live here because I don't have chips. We'll see. How much is high card generating? Maybe it's just a high card pivot. Dude, if I have blue seals though, like it's just gotta be pair. Pairs scale so much better, man. If my only chips are coming from my planet levels, then that just means pairs are 50% better here, right? Like it's just always got to be a pair pivot. Keep the Fool instead of selling it for a Blue Seal proc, just so we can Fool for the Fortune Teller. But probably I'm hitting 2 Mercuries here. Makes me so sad that I can't recall that much of what I did when I first played Balatro. My very first run, my first like 5 hours worth of Balatro are on my YouTube channel. You just got to scroll like super way back from it, or way back into my YouTube channel. But my first like 5 hours are on YouTube. And then everything after, I'll just say arbitrarily, like 60 hours in is on YouTube. So there's a void of lost media between like 5-hour Focus Shock and like 60 hours Focus Shock. I wish I could pull up a stream in the corner of my screen while gaming. Can you not? I use Opera GX, which has like a pop-out feature. So certain browsers will do that. I'm back from my shower and eating food for the first time in a few days. Oh, it's... Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was thinking the same thing as Owo. I was like, damn, I hope you're not, like... struggling, bro. Okay, if I'm passing chalkboard, I probably don't care about, like... you know... that blue seal being a red card. That's pretty cool. I probably value world more than strength if I'm playing pairs. Okay, now I have level 5 pair. Yeah, now we just play pairs for literally the rest of the entire game. And it's just a GGWP. Bang. I have more blue seals in the deck, right? I don't know how well this scores, so I'm just going to try and get as many blue seals into my hand as possible before I start shipping pairs. I should have shipped this, because if this wins in 1, then I'm not getting lucky value, but yeah, I was not expecting that to win in 1. Let's do... shit. Let's do one of these for, like, speculative chalkboard down the road, and then do this. Money hit. We just win. My first win was with, like, Burnt Joker. My friends told me to practice first on a fully unlocked profile. I feel like that's a pretty decent line. I feel like your friends were kind of cooking. Pop Michelle. Yeah, I really hope Michelle leaves, but don't think it's going to. Game has been treating us nice, at least. Baseball run into hologram run. Yeah, this has been very nice, I will say. I will agree with you there. Speculative Pareidolia for sure. No tarot cards in that entire shop cycle is actually crazy. Let's go hang 'em. I think Moon is unnecessary. I think I should just be concentrating on turning my blue seals into chalkboardable cards first and foremost. Take the glass to hang shit, because with certificate I want, like, less cards in my deck. Play the glass. Try and hang that, John. Nice. That's pretty good. That's pretty huge. Don't want to play the 2 pair. I guess I'm just discarding here, because presumably a pair is, like, pretty damn good scoring. Gotta do one of these. Oh shit, I just debuffed that. Honestly worth it, speculative chalkboard. Balatro Gods blessed me earlier today with 4 hitting Wheel of Fortunes in a row. A friend was very mad about it. Huge. Dude, we need to get you to a casino right now. Just kidding. The Focus Shock channel does not promote gambling. Don't do it. Don't do it. Blue Storm inbound, hashtag trust. I would be so sad if we got a Blue Storm, because I wouldn't be able to fit one of them. Your camera is doing some shit. Oh, what the fuck? Wait, what the hell? Why is this doing this? Yo, that's my bad. Thank you, chat. What the hell? Hello? Am I gonna have to reconfig it? I'm gonna have to reconfig it. Motherfucker. Wait, this is kind of cool, though. I kind of look like a FNAF 3 cutscene. That's kind of fire, no? Okay. Bang. Bang. Is it back? Are we good? I think we're good now. Your name is Mike? +2. Quick, turn the old TV filter on the game to match. Oh, true. Camera's good now? Yeah. Thank you, chat. Not gonna lie, I thought that was my Wi-Fi being bad. I didn't even see it until I looked over at chat and there were like 30 people yelling at me. 99% of gamblers quit before they hit big. Actually true. How'd that even happen? I have no clue. It's an old camera, man. I have no idea. Maybe it just fucked up. I don't know. Tarot Merchant is like so extraordinarily free here. Like we can win with this lineup. No doubt in my mind. I've never heard of Blue Storm before in my life, and I think we just found word of the year. You've never heard of Blue Storm? Really? I feel like that's a relatively common piece of nomenclature for Blueprint Brainstorm. Okay, well, we got one of them. I mean, realistically, I get rid of certificate for this, but certificate is still funnier. So, like, chat, look away type shit. Subathon to get focused to upgrade to a OBS bot. What do you mean OBS bot? What? The CRT filter strains my eyes. Not sure how some people can stomach it for hours, but it does look cool. It doesn't strain my eyes, but I just think it looks, I don't know. I like the non-CRT more. Like, I didn't notice how much I didn't care for it until I stopped playing with it, and I was like, damn, this looks so much better without the filter on it. I turned CRT off. I don't mind it, but like I prefer it with no CRT. I ain't gonna lie. Welcome in quotidian? Is that a... I know quotient is like an arithmetic term. Is it quotidian? You're gonna have to tell me how to pronounce that, brother. But welcome in, man. OBS bot, it's the webcam I have, not the one I've used on Twitch. 4K super clean. You can get remote to control it. The memes would go crazy. Oh god. Any remote control. God, I cannot go for like 5 seconds without stuttering, can I? It's actually wild. Any remote control camera is... I mean, it would be meme, but... Speaking of FNAF, that new movie was so butt. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I also enjoyed the first film. Oh, also, I was going to yap about it at the beginning of stream, but I didn't. I just, like, it completely slipped my mind. Went to see Iron Lung. No major spoilers. Actually, no spoilers at all. If you're on the fence about seeing Iron Lung, go watch Iron Lung. Pretty solid movie, I can't lie. It was an enjoyable experience. I will say, incredibly minor spoiler. Incredibly minor spoiler. Not spoiling the plot whatsoever, but, like, you know, spoiling, I guess, like, cinematography. So if you care about that, mute real quick, and I'll give you a thumbs up when you can unmute. I'll give you 10 seconds here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Now we have muted. My only complaint across the entire film, I thought the entire film, like cinematography-wise, looked spectacular. My only complaint for the entire film was the final scene. They used so much shaky cam. I like, genuinely, I'm not exaggerating. My only complaint for the entire film, but it's like a decent-sized one. Not exaggerating. No idea what happened in the last 5 minutes of the film. Because the film ends very abruptly. After, like, some shaky cam, like, chaos. No idea how the film resolved. Genuinely no clue. I not like I spaced out and wasn't paying attention. Like, I just could not tell. I just could not tell. No clue. Other than that, fantastic. All right, that's all I had to say. But yeah, for sure, if you're like on the fence about it, if you're like debating watching it, but you're like, I don't know if it's gonna be good, so like I don't know if I want to watch it, go see it. If you're on the fence, definitely go see it. It's a good film. I enjoyed thoroughly. Thank you for the spoiler warning. Yeah, I got you. I wasn't on the fence, just didn't have time and got lucky. My theater extended showings. I would be absolutely floored if theaters didn't extend showings, like, across the country. It got #1 in, like, the box office or whatever. I would be floored. Love Markiplier and the Iron Lung game, so I have no doubt that I'll love it. Yeah. I just had to reopen the stream because your voice and lips were off sync. Tragic. I watched this video about it and I cried for him. It was so sweet. Yeah, that was such a sweet video. I love Mark. Such a wholesome guy. The game IMO was super mid. Very much a FNAF type of thing for me. I think the lore of the game is super cool, but the gameplay, I haven't played it, but I hadn't watched any Iron Lung content until the movie. But I watched Markiplier play it with my girlfriend earlier today. Like, the both of us watched his video on it. Seems very much like a FNAF type of thing, where the lore is really cool, but the gameplay loop just looks so fucking boring, dude. I'm sorry. It's a very interesting storyline, but my god, playing the game looks like a slog. Bro, not using tarots and selling them? You got me on a tangent, all right? What do you want me to say? Fool for Mercury, probably the play. By it seems like a FNAF thing, do you mean it's cringe? No, I clarified. Like, I'm talking about the game, not the movie. The game itself. The gameplay loop looks really boring to me personally, and that's exactly how I feel about FNAF. But the lore is really interesting, and that is also exactly how I feel about FNAF. I think I would be bored off my keister playing... Like, if I played it on stream, I think that would not be a good stream because I would be bored. But the lore is very, very gripping, very enticing. So the way that I feel about the two franchises are, like, kind of synonymous. I don't know, the FNAF movies are, like, another thing, though. They're for a certain demographic, that's for sure. Nabra, play 1020 FNAF. That would go so hard. Bro. I actually did that last October. Not like October 2025, October 2024 I did that. I don't think I got further than like 4 a.m. in 1020. And even that is probably a generous guess. I genuinely don't know how people do it. I also did it blind, I will say. I also did it blind. I know there's like strategies that have been figured out for how to beat 1020. I did that shit not knowing the meta whatsoever. I just threw myself at it. 1020 is such a luck fest. That's what I've heard, yeah. Just got a bitch ass AI ad. Report it if you still can. Because that's stinky. $10.20 is really hard because Toy Bonnie is a bastard and you gotta basically lock him down as much as possible. I have so many old clips on this YouTube channel. I have so many old clips of me crashing out over Toy Bonnie on 1020. I had like a clip a day for probably a solid like 2 weeks. A little late. Tragic. I'm also thinking about going back to streaming on TikTok. There's really, like, I really hate TikTok for their, like, moderation. Obviously, if you know that whole story, then you know that whole story. But, like, dude, there's no Balatro content on TikTok at all. So it would be so easy to corner the market there, so to speak. There's nothing Balatro related on TikTok. It is wild. I don't know, streamer might have to switch back to Buckshot Roulette, TBH. That still absolutely fries me that I was able to get away with playing Buckshot Roulette for hours on TikTok and nothing would happen. But then I would play Balatro and they'd be like, so, yeah, that's toss? I don't know. Yeah, sorry, buddy. You can't be doing that. The new ownership on TikTok seems sketchy. Yeah, I forgot about that as well until I experienced it firsthand. I saw the only other interaction that I've had on that besides me experiencing it is I saw a tweet about Ludwig crashing out about it because he was just like, I can't post anything. I love straights. I've played a few runs in a row and I enjoy them. Very, yeah, I was kind of what Owo was saying. They're hard to draw. They're like pretty RNG dependent, I would say. Even if you're drawing optimally, you still can bottom deck and lose a lot of the time. But I will say I think straights are my favorite build in the game to play. They're not stable, but all the straight technology is just so fun. Excuse me. TikTok viewers are kind of bots, at least in the big streams. Dude, yeah, true. True. You should play that Roblox Balatro ripoff on stream. Nah, I've been abstaining from using Roblox ever since all the drama with Schlep happened. I'm just not using their platform anymore. Which is like, you know, it's really moral high groundy because I use like 1,000 things a day as an American consumer that also have like fucked up CEOs and etc. and so on, but I digress. Still have not been using Roblox. Does anyone play Balatro on PS5? Yeah, I'm sure. Straights are hard to draw, unlike Focus Shock, who looks incredibly easy to draw. That's crazy. Also, thank you, Kita, for plugging the links. It's because Balatro gets banned, bruh. Yeah, maybe the reason there's a market to be cornered on TikTok, maybe that literally is the meta. Maybe everybody who has tried posting Balatro on TikTok has literally gotten banned. Like, I know it's like kind of a meme, but like maybe that is genuinely like the reason why there's nothing. It's just that all of it has been washed away by the sands of time. Why did I... Hello? Okay, doesn't matter. Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. Okay. I like that. I like this better. Hopping out to go to bed. Hope you have a fun stream. Thank you again for popping in, man. Hope you have a good eep. I exclusively play Balatro on mobile. It's a perfect toilet game. I'm a huge advocate against toilet gaming. Wait, okay, I need to hear the reasoning. I need to hear the reasoning. Why are we advocating against toilet gaming? Because I'm also somewhat of a prominent shit gamer, so to speak. Did I not tell the tale of my emergency butthole surgery? No, and you don't have to. Well, actually, you might have. That does sound vaguely familiar. You don't have to, though. Point made. Hemorrhoid Simulator 2026. No, you guys are just not locked in like I am. And like everybody who does it is. Like, the campfire is such a fun joker to use, so I really want to take it here, but the cert got me here. The cert deserves to cross the finish line. Pre me losing to Vessel because of this decision. Actually, fuck the cert. I'm taking the campfire. I just skitzed myself out of taking that. Eternal Campfire seems wise. Yeah, maybe a little. If you sit on toilet too wrong, you get hemorrhoids. Yeah, that's why I don't sit on it wrong, chat. Pretty weird that you guys all sit on it wrong. It's like kind of weird and shit, dude. Like, I don't know. Seems like a pretty basic skill, chat, even for Balatro watchers. Like, just gotta say that. Just wait, you're young. Just stand on it, 6'7" head. True. Pro toilet sitter or a pro toilet shitter? Both. Both. You ain't know me yet, but I'm gonna make a name for myself in the toilet meta. This is definitely more valuable as like a usable thing. Gonna take the parallel because it's my only source of chips. Rip a hermit. Rip one of these. Rip one of these. Do I have telescope? No. Don't mind if I do. Join back and we're talking about toilet meta. Hey, welcome back, Nicholas. Nothing out of the ordinary going on here. That's like half. That's only half a joke. It really isn't out of the ordinary for a Focus Shock stream to be talking about shitting meta. Campfire being the only Joker, I could be wrong, buffed by Gold Stake is really funny. I feel like there's more, but I just don't have any off the top of my head. Parameta, indeed. Welcome in, Nixius. Alright, let's sell these. Let's sell these. Let's go. Bang. My friend opened up Lorwyn Eclipse as his first MTG pack, ripped a Shockland. I have a buddy who has spent, no lie, $800 on Magic in the past, like, week. Because I have assembled, I don't know if I updated chat on this, I have assembled the IRL playgroup. I don't know why I didn't take Crystal Ball to, like, farm more tarot cards, but it is what it is. Are you C++? I've been C++ for about 600 hours now. I think, give or take. But anyway, yeah, my IRL playgroup finally locked in, and one guy who was really into collecting Pokemon was like, all right, I'm selling my entire Pokemon collection for MTG. And I was like, oh, okay, man, that's kind of funny. And he went to an LGS and he gave them his binder, and they were like, yeah, we'll give you $800 of store credit for this. So he and a buddy both spent the store credit. They spent all of the store credit this past weekend. The guy who traded his binder bought 2 play boxes of Lord of the Rings, pulled a 1 ring from both of them, which I predicted because this guy's the luckiest motherfucker of all time. Pulled a 1 ring from both of them, and then they both bought a good amount. I think the other guy bought a Bloomburrow box, and then they both bought, I think, a handful of precons each. But that was pretty funny. Overstock free reroll tech is buffed by Gold Stake, I guess. Yeah, that is true. Holy lucky. Dude, this guy is he's just a goofball, which is how I know he's lucky. I love Bloomburrow. It's my favorite set. Bloomburrow is an amazing set, I ain't gonna lie. I really like Bloomburrow as well. I kind of phrased that like I was gonna say I didn't like it. I actually really do like Bloomburrow. I think Dragonstorm edges it out as my favorite set of last year by like a little bit. I don't know if that's a hot take or not. I don't know how well received Dragonstorm was as a whole. I really enjoyed Dragonstorm. I thought it was a really nice set. I loved it. Excuse me. Not bad. I can actually get 3 Blue Seal procs here. That's huge. Which I will be selling to the campfire. Thoughts on Green Joker has become one of my Gold Stake favorites. On my YouTube profile that I only play Gold Stakes on, it is my number 6 Joker of all time. Which is to say it's very good. My favorite set is Homelands. Dude, I need to like study up on all of the like the older sets. Older as in like pre-2020, because that's when I started playing. But like especially like, you know, the OG sets, the Unk sets, like Mercadian Masks and like Darksteel and shit like that. There's the Brainstorm. Somebody said we were going to get Blue Storm, right? We still need to see the blue part of the storm. Seen Brainstorm twice. That doesn't count. Maybe seen it thrice. Still doesn't count. Green Joker is by far the best scoring Joker, and I won't take any other answers. Ride the bus. Squimbo, to name a few. I think I'm biased because Reap the Rides was the first commander set I bought, but it's my favorite. I don't even remember that one. Is that the title of a precon? Or is that like an actual set and I'm just a fuckwit? I genuinely don't know. Reap the Tides, my bad. The Spider-Man set was some butt, by the way. Dude, I make fun of the Spider-Man set all the time, but it was also at like a really good time for the game. Because that's when all the scalpers started moving from when Spider-Man released is when all the Pokemon scalpers started moving to like other TCGs, and we dodged the scalpers that way. Because they looked at Magic and they were like, "Oh yeah, no, Magic has a good audience. We could definitely scalp this." And they saw and they saw the Spider-Man set and it was ass, and they were like, "Nah, let's go to One Piece." Let's go to the One Piece TCG. What is this Spider-Man bullshit? MTG is so much more proxy friendly and player focused. I genuinely don't know how MTG has such high priced cards when it is literally like the poster child for proxying. It's so weird. It's so weird. I still need to build a Deadpool deck. I will say Deadpool does look kind of funny. I've refrained from building him, though, because he does kind of look like a Timmy commander. I don't know. He looks fun, but he looks like I mean, it seems like every Deadpool deck would do the same thing, which, like, duh, but I don't know. Focus Croc, how was the stork hunting this season? Like, what are we even on about, bro? Also, 42 viewers in the Twitch. We are bumping. Appreciate everybody pulling up. And 30 in the YouTube as well. Appreciate everybody watching right now. Hope you're having a fantastic night, dude. If you're watching the stream. All right, we're 2 hours in. We're not going for another run. We're just going to accept the fact that we went 2-0 on Blue Deck. We got a 3 streak coming at y'all tomorrow. Let's get into some Slay the Spire, shall we? I know everybody is excited. I feel like a lot of people have asked me, hey, are you going to play Slay the Spire? I just dropped a pizza roll on my phone. Long time coming. Yeah. I have a deck that's if I get counterspelled once, I lose because it's just meant to be, hey, I do all the commander damage in one attack and you die. Dude, I have been tweaking it for so long, and I think I'm going to bring it to my first, our first, like, commander, like, sesh, so to speak, between the boys is probably going to be all precons because it's, like, a ton of noobs. Like, me and one other dude are the only people who have played like an actual me and 2 other dudes are the only people who have like actually played commander out of a play group of I think 7 or not even played commander but played Magic. So I think it's just going to be a precon level, but I have a bracket 2 budget under $50 Hogak deck that I've been tinkering with a little bit. And I wanted it to be a Voltron deck, and it was originally just like a value, like graveyard stuff deck with a couple of Voltron pieces, and I've been tinkering with it and tweaking it ever so slightly here and there. And I finally proxied the entire deck today. I got my boy Hogak, and I got it to a point where it functions really well. Can get Hogak down consistently by like turn 3 or 4. Lots of Voltron pieces. Very excited to see how it runs. Also have a I did the precon I did it completely on accident as well, which is really funny. But I also did the precon thing where they include like a backup commander. The Micro Tyrant is also like an incredibly good backup commander in the deck. So I accidentally did even more funny good game design things. Holy shit, I'm sorry. I know that was like loud as hell. Portal would be fun to watch Shock play. What other Jokers buffed by Gold Stake besides Campfire? I don't know, honestly. There's got to be one, but I don't remember. Optimum Premio. Yeah, welcome in, Carbeavis. Proxying a $50 deck is cinema? What do you think? I'm going to buy a $50 deck when I can buy printer ink for $30? Get the fuck out of here. And it's actually not fully proxied. I have the basic lands not proxied, and I have one, count it, one non-land card not proxied. I'm not going to find it because it's in a deck of 99 cards, but I have a foil Cultist of the Absolute that is not proxied. I thought of like the precon backup commander thing, and I remember the Simic value engine joke, so I made a deck that had 10 alt commanders that was just Simic value engine the deck. That's fire. Diet Cola is buffed by Gold Stake. Yeah, any econ jokers, I guess, are buffed by Gold Stake. Except for like, you know, like Golden Joker, I guess. Any like $4 or less econ joker is not buffed by Gold Stake, but shit like Rebate. I mean, Rebate you should be keeping anyways, the rental, just because it's so much money, but even if you only want to keep it for a round, you buy Rebate, get 20 bucks of, not even 20 bucks, 10 bucks of value off of it, and then sell it for $1, and you're just up $10 for the cost of 1 round's worth of Joker slot. That's not bad at all, right? Anyway, let me, like, actually stop yapping about Magic and get into, like, Slay the Spire, shall I? Also, chat, real quick, before I get into the game, so I am going to start... I'm going to keep yapping for, like, a little bit. I need, some scouting real quick from my chatters who are frequent Slay the Spirers. Where is going to be good face cam for this? It's so rude that you're hoarding so much hair when I'm down here bald. Dude, I'm sorry. Dude, I have 65 value on Ride the Bus. I'm so stressed I just misclick it. Nah, you're chilling, bro. You got that. You got that. Top, middle, on God. Bottom right is good. Chat, what are we thinking? Is Jeezy still in here? Jeezy wouldn't lead me astray on that. Oh my god, this boots for the first time in windowed mode? Fuck this game. Just kidding. Probably middle left? Okay. Just stay on wide shock. Yeah, I just like communicate what's happening. What the hell? Oh, my controller is connecting. Yeah, I'm not playing this shit on controller. I don't care if it's more intuitive. Fuck that. I will be unplugging that shit immediately. Can I? No, I don't want to play. Full screen this bitch. Hello? We look through the reflection of your eyes. Yeah. I think like top, middle, 2 TBH. Jeezy is saying mid left. And I kind of trust Jeezy more than I trust like anybody in here besides maybe Kita, but I don't know if Kita's played Slay the Spire, so I did not ask Kita. Alright, I guess I have to choose a save slot real quick. I don't know if I accidentally clicked something. Oh, there we go. Okay. Settings! Also, I'm going to turn off this. Bottom right is fine as well, would not be able to see what is left in the deck. It blocks cards in deck, though, for bottom right. We're saying middle left right now. I haven't, but I bow with honor to being trusted. Hey, I got you, bro. I got you. Game settings? Yeah, I don't need no game settings, bro. I need... Oh, here we go. Full screen. Borderless full screen. Yes. Yes. Restart the game. 0 out of 10. Never playing it again. Sorry, chat. Ending stream. Focus Jock, how was the football season? Focus Flock, how was the migration? I mean, we're just not doing this. This game sucks. Grave Stench. Welcome in with the first time chat. I agree with top middle, FYI, but left middle I think is okay too. Whatever has me shrink my assets the least. Camera shouldn't be on top because you will probably hide relics. I'm just going to trust Jeezy and go with the mid-left. Don't forget to update Cat. Oh, true. Good comms. Good comms. Slay the Spire. Bang. 1.4 thousand viewers? God damn. I think center of screen works well. I can't tell if you're trolling because center of like middle of screen has been suggested. Focus dock, how was the boat ride? You're not about to be a mod and be doing this. Focus block, how much durability do you have? All right, that one's actually pretty good. That one's actually pretty good, I ain't gonna lie. Focus block, how was construction site? -2. Somebody in Twitch already beat you to it. -2. Dare I say camera up a bit more? I started this, by the way. Focus sock, why are you a bad fighting type? Yeah, tell me that for Nuzlocke, bruh. With that sturdy ability. Actually, is sturdy a hidden ability? Never mind, he's ass. With chat, camera might have to go up a little more. Are we, like, centered on the screen? Still go up. Okay. So, like center the whole chat box and stuff on screen. So, like, a right here angle. Is that what we're thinking? Focus knock knock, who's there? Crazy. Crazy. Thumbs up, huge. Focus Brock, how is your Onyx? +2. Nothing's beating. You guys might as well just stop trying because nothing's beating that, genuinely. Nothing's beating that. Y'all might as well just give up. Focus Croc, how long until my roast is done? That's also pretty good. God damn, this water needs more of this, like, green apple shit. I did not put enough in there. Which I guess is intuitive, considering it's a whole water bottle, but damn. Or it might just be bad. I don't know what's the case right now. You have to play Defect so you can acquire focus to shock enemies harder. It's the law. We'll see about that. I like your funny words, Magic Man. Yo, I got you. All right. Also, I think this is going to be a YouTube video, so let me lock in. Focus grapple locked. Why are you my favorite fighting type? All right, that's a crazy take, but I like that. Grapple locked as a favorite fighting type is like actually based. First person I've ever heard of in my life that like even remembers that grapple locked exists, much less a favorite type, but that is so incredibly based. Grapple locked does not have nearly enough glaze. Like at all. It's actually not even funny. Anyway. You would make a great apprentice wizard casting spells with a big funny hat and a staff with a crystal on it. Yo, that would be so fire. Focus Shock, why are you the best streamer? Aww. Aww. Thank you, Kita. All right. Give me a second. YouTube intro locking in. YouTube scripted intros or YouTube unscripted intros are always really bad for me. Yeah, Twitch chat. Everybody say hi, YouTube. YouTube chat, you're not on screen, but you can still say hi, YouTube, I guess. It also kind of doesn't make sense because you're on YouTube, but like, anyway. Chat! I have never played Slay the Spire in my life before. Everybody in my chat is always like, oh, Focus, you know, you love Balatro. Have you ever played hit game Slay the Spire? No, I've literally never touched this game in my entire life. But Slay the Spire 2 coming out in March 2026. It is February 2026 right now. I wanted to play Slay the Spire 2 when it dropped. I've never played Slay the Spire 1, so I figured for the entire month of February, what better way to get accustomed with the franchise than to play the OG for February, and then in March until the sequel drops, and then I will be playing the sequel immediately upon release. But yeah, I'm going into this completely blind. I've literally never interacted with Slay the Spire, much less played the game. Very excited. Literally only heard good things about it. So I think this will be fun. I think this will be fun. When will you wear wigs? Hello, Doc. When will you wear wigs is potentially the funniest +2 of all time. He doesn't need wigs with that glorious mane. Thank you, Snails. I don't know, chat. What kind of wigs should I invest in? Normally, my chat is a big cat ears chat, less of a wigs thing. What do you mean when? You think that's real? Wait, true. What does +2 mean? It essentially translates to good joke. I think it's a Germa thing, right? I think it's a Germa thing. Focus sock. Why is your twin stuck in the dryer? All right, we're done. We're done with this. Get a powdered wig and do a Judge Shock stream where you rate our Balala runs. Let me inconspicuously open my notes app on my phone. Unrelated. Unrelated. Powdered wig. Rate chat runs. I have thought about rating chat runs, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like that would be a really boring stream because it's not like, I feel like it's not something that's easily clippable, right? Like when I think of rating people's gameplay, I think of Marvel Rivals first and foremost, and that's because that game is clippable. And also if you're doing like a full sit down rate of somebody's games, like games in that game take absolute max, like a half hour. Rate Joker lineups, successful gold stake runs. Like, yeah, that would be fun. You're such a clip merchant. What do you mean, such a clip merchant? Because you can rapid fire them? Yeah. That might be the meta. That might be the meta. I think clips would be fun, but like it's hard to rate a run based off of clips. Because normally the clip stuff that happens is just like funny RNG stuff. But I don't know. When are we having the chat Halo MCC night? Huh? Huh? I have no idea. Chat doing anything but saying clip farmer. Could be Joker lineups along with decks. I feel like that would be intuitive. Joker lineup screenshot, deck screenshot. The Judge Gavel clip farming would be so peak, dude. That would be that actually would be a decent meta. Because he's beyond clip farmer, he's leveled up. So I'm a clip mass producer now. We've leveled up from agriculture. We've hit the industrial revolution of clips. Anyway, let's actually get into the video game that I said I would play like 20 minutes ago. Okay, standard, daily challenge, custom games. Well, I only have standards. Let's go here. Choose my character. I only have one of these. Locked. Unlocked by completing a single run. Unlocked by completing a run with the silent, which I'm assuming is this guy. This character is unlocked by winning a standard run and having the third character unlocked. Got it. Okay, well, let's choose base character. The Ironclad. 80 HP, 99 gold. The remaining soldier of the Ironclad. Sold his soul to harness demonic energies. Me too, twin. It's called clip farming. +2. Anyway, burning blood at the end. Okay, so we have natty regen. So I'm assuming if that's this guy's ability, that's not a thing in this game. That's maybe good information to have. Oh, there's level up characters. Oh, God. 5 unlocks remaining. O of 300 next unlock. Can I level up characters in this game? So I'm going to be washed at the start of the game. Ooh. All right, let's embark. I'm excited, bro. I've also had this game in my Steam library for so long, but I wanted to wait to play it on stream. Select a starting room. There's a whole map system to this, John. Holy shit. God damn, I have to do all this to win? This is crazy. All right. What has the most stuff going on? There's a lot of these question marks. What's this question mark? Unknown. You may encounter monsters, treasures, shops, or something entirely different. Well, there's question marks here as a third stage. Third stage here is a nothing burger. But then fourth stage is a merchant. Maybe merchants don't matter more than like treasure. I mean, everything else is just nothing. Oh, I guess there's more random stages if I go with like the mid path or the right path. The left path is the only one that makes the merchant accessible, though. I don't know how meaningful that is, but I like gambling, so I'm going to go with the mid path so I can get the rando stages. Defeat enemies by playing cards from your hand. Cards... Oh, I can do that. I'm a Magic player, bro. Cards require energy to play. Once you are out, end your turn. At the start of your turn, new cards are drawn and your energy is replenished, okay? All the people who shit on lands in Magic are, like, frothing at the mouth. Replenishing energy system. Play defensive cards to gain block when enemies are about to attack you. Block reduces incoming attack damage, but wears off at the start of your next turn. All right, this is pretty intuitive thus far. During your turn, you can observe an enemy's intent above them. If an enemy is intent on attacking you, be sure to gain some block. Okay. This makes sense thus far. Okay, I have 3 action points. And I have all these... Oh, God. This is making me smile already. I like these types of games. All right, gain 5 block. This enemy intends to use a buff. And then you're going to attack for 7 damage. So, apply 2 vulnerable. Vulnerable creatures take 50% more damage from attacks. I don't know what 2 vulnerable means. Is that 2 turns, maybe? I don't know. Upon receiving attack damage, rolls up and gains 6 block once per combat. I know I'm thinking way too hard about this, but this is already a lot. Okay, so you're planning on attacking me. Hello? I clicked a card in my game. Okay, I thought my game crashed immediately after I made an action. That would have been hilarious. I don't... Okay, well, I regen... What's my regen ability? I've already forgotten. It's up here. At the end of combat, heal 6 HP. So I have 6 HP worth to play around with if I want to keep myself at full. So we'll do the 5 shield. Then I take 2 damage, presumably. But I can heal... I can heal 2 of that off from the 6. So then I'm just going to strike twice, right? Strike once, he rolls up. Strike twice. We deplete the block. Okay. And then everything goes back into my deck at the end of the turn. Okay, okay, I get it. Balatro is 24 fights and 24 shops. Slay is like 30 fights and 15 other like shops and random events. Got it, got it, got it. Okay. Thank you, Doc. Appreciate you. Mouse over the enemy to say their little ability thing. Yeah. Block goes away at the end of turn. Right. I know that. I know that. Okay, so you're going to attack me for 10, but I can just murder you. Discard pile. Oh, that's my discard pile, not my deck. What's my deck? My deck is 10 cards. So I have one of these big bash attacks, and then the rest is just, like, basic shit. Okay. Let's... drop 2 stinky defends here. Just shake off all of this damage. Okay, now I've expended all of my cards. How does this work? If there are no cards to draw, your discard pile is shuffled into the draw pile. Got it! Okay. I think I just bashed into strike and I'm chilling here, right? Oh, wait, no, that's not chilling because this guy's just going to roll up because I haven't attacked him yet. Damn! That's okay. Bang. He's going to buff, apparently. Grow. Strength. Increases attack damage by 3. Okay, well, I'm just going to murder you, though, so, like, who cares? Okay. 17 gold, and I add a card. Oh, I can pick either of these. Well, like, okay, here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm a Balatro player, okay? I don't like adding extra stuff to my deck, okay? That being said, I'm a new player. I want to see the stuff that I can work with. I want to see the game pieces at my disposal. So I don't know if this is, like, actually a good play, but I'm going to do this. No, you get both. Got it. 0 cost. This is broken. I know this from Magic. Can only be played if every card in your hand is an attack. Deal 14 damage. Is this not just really good? Draw 3. You can't draw additional cards this turn. I mean, obviously this is useful because drawing cards is really cool, but like in my current state, I don't care about drawing cards. I never have enough like mana to spend everything in my hand. So in my current state, this seems meaningless. Deal 5 damage twice. So I guess this goes through block. I mean, I like the clash thing, but it has like a 50% chance to work for me right now, right? just above a 50% chance. Well, okay, it's a just above a 50% chance to hit a singular attack, but this needs everything in my hand to be attacks. So this is just never proccing. Oh, I guess I can play it after, like, getting rid of the defense cards, though, right? If I top deck, like, 2 defense, 3 strikes, I can just play the 2 blocks and then cast this for free. Is I'm assuming how that works. Yeah, I don't see why this would ever be bad, then. I think I just do this, right? Okay, so I get both of these rewards. Okay. Okay, cool. Streamer, if you ask if a card is good, do you want us to be honest? Nah, I want to go into this blind. That's a rhetorical question. I'm sorry. Okay. Battlestar Cultist. 50 HP? What is this shite? Okay, what are you doing? You're buffing yourself? Okay, who cares? I'm just gonna murder you. Still at full. Incantation. Ritual. At the end of its turn, gains 3 strength. Okay, well, you're gonna be dead, so who cares? You're gonna attack me for 6? Okay. So I can block 5 of that, and then I'm just gonna vulnerable you. And then go next. And then I regen the 1 off. Okay, okay. I like it. I like it. I guess I consume all of my defenses so that I can clash, because with that draw, I'm either dealing 6 damage or dealing 14. So why would I just not do the 14, right? And now he's dead to 1 spell. Vulnerable wears off. Okay, so the 2 is the number of turns. All right, you're dead. The opponent has scaling damage. Uh-oh. True. 15 gold, add a card. Deal 12 damage, apply to weak. Weakened creatures deal less damage. That's intuitive. Gain 5 block, upgrade a card in your hand for the rest of combat. So for the rest of the blind. Upgrading cards makes them more powerful. Cards can only be upgraded once. Okay. Exhaust all non-attack cards in your hand. Remove until end of combat. Gain 5 block for each card exhausted. I mean, I don't love this being 2 mana, but I feel like that's just intuitive. Makes my blocks better. It's also just a decent amount of damage. This is on... If we're really like trying to min-max here, the 1 mana skill that's just a flat attack does 6 damage, so this is the exact same rate, quote unquote, as that, but I get like cool stuff on top of it. I mean, I guess you could kind of make that argument for like all of these, but I digress. I feel like this is fine. Okay. Give me the unknown. I want to gamble, bro. Give me the unknown. From the darkness, an arm pulls you into a small shop. As your eyes adjust, you see a pale woman in sharp clothes gesturing towards a wall of potions. Buy a potion! Now! She states. Okay, buy 1 potion for 20, buy 2 for 30, buy 3 for 40. Like, yeah, that just seems like a good deal. 3 potions for 40? Wait, what do the potions do? Potion slot. Use potions during combat to gain bonuses or hinder enemies. I mean, yeah, I don't know what I'm using my gold for, so I'm just going to buy these. Choose 1 of 3 random skill cards to add to your hand. It costs 0 this turn. Huge. Okay, so these are my consumables. Drink or throw potions during combat. Potions stay with you between rooms. Okay, so these are my consumables. Gain 5 strength at the end of your turn. Lose 5 strength. Okay, so 1-time strength potion. Apply 3 vulnerable. Got it. For the rest of the blind is so incredibly Balatro pilled. Yeah. Proceed. Good. Now leave. Fine. Stuck up, bitch. It's not always wise to add cards to your deck. Balatro. I mean, it's definitely not in Balatro unless you have, like, specific technology, right? I don't like that I'm doing it, but I want to get accustomed to the different cards, so I'm doing it anyway. Also, all the basic shit sucks, so, like, why wouldn't I? I mean, it doesn't suck, but, like, it's basic, right? You're attacking me for 11? Well, okay, here's the deal. I can do 5 block. I can still recover all of my HP at the end of combat. I can swing this at you for vulnerable, and then I can swing the clash at you, and now you're, like, almost dead. Now you're dead next turn, so I just heal all my HP back. Unless I, like, Giga bottom deck, which I don't even think it's possible for me to do. Yeah, because now I just do this. And even if we would have only drawn, like, 1 mana attack spells, we would have been fine, right? Because of the debuff. 12 gold, add a card. Gain 8 block and draw 1. Okay, so an 8 block cantrip. Deal 6 damage, add a copy of this card into your discard pile. Is this not really good? As a 0? I guess I need card draw with this. This is risky to take if I don't have card draw, which I don't. So maybe I don't want this. But like surely I can get card draw in the future, right? Infinite cards? Yeah, it seems like it. But you can't draw infinite cards, right? So if you don't have a way of drawing more cards to your hand mid-term or mid-turn, then like maximum this is 30 damage per turn. Which still doesn't seem that bad, but like if you're only doing 30 flat damage, not doing anything else, then that's kind of buns. This feels baity the more I'm thinking of it. Because it's also like 6 damage for free is huge, but then you're also not getting any of the debuff shit, which like I don't know if that matters, but this seems a little baity. I don't know. Maybe I'm undervaluing it, but you have to have card draw, which we don't have, or else it just floods everything. That seems bad. Master bait, maybe a little. And then gain 7 block and exile a card at random. Removed until end of combat. So gain 7 block for 1, exile a card from your hand. I'm trying to put this in both Balatro and Magic terms. The Balatro part gets the roguelite elements, and the Magic part gets the card game elements. I mean, I feel like the 8 block cantrip is just the best here, right? Anger seems good in a vacuum, but I don't know how good it is in the context of the entire game, so I'm just going to go with the thing that seems all right all around. Welcome. Hello. What do you have? Welcome, welcome. Can I talk with you? Oh my god, his hand comes down. Wait, that's sick. Card removal service. Wait, I can pay directly? Remove a card from your deck. The cost of the service increases by 25 for the rest of the run. This is... I mean, that's a steep price, but that has to be incredibly abusable. That has to be incredibly abusable. Okay. Perfected Strike, I think this says. Deals 6 damage, deals 2 additional damage for all your cards containing Strike. Containing the term Strike. Take your time or not. Hey, shut up, fuckwit. Do you want my money or not? Goddamn. Okay, so this is... What's the rate on that? 2 mana for 16 damage right now. I mean, that's already a pretty good rate. Clothesline, we already have one of those. Not bad. Ethereal. If this card is in your hand at the end of a turn, it's exiled. Exiled cards are... I know it says exhausted. I don't care. Cards are removed from your deck. Yeah, exiled cards are removed from your deck until the end of combat. Okay, so if you keep this in your hand until the end of... It's a better block. It's a doubly better block, but it goes away forever. Well, not forever, but it goes away if you keep it at the end of your hand. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP and deal 5 damage to all enemies. Is this a like a passive ability? Power. No, this costs mana. Do I just get to play this and it's a passive? This seems not that bad. I don't know how big like swarm meta is though. Like right now I've only seen 1 enemy. So like I don't know. I feel like I don't care. But 3 random attacks from your draw pile into your hand, exhaust. That's expensive. I'm broke as shit. Whenever you play a power card, heal 2 HP. Yeah, I can't afford any of these, so I'm not even going to look at them. This turn, your next card is playing twice. That seems really good for, like, maybe bosses or something. I don't know. Reduce the cost of a random card in your hand to 0 this combat. Exile this. This seems not... This also seems kind of baity. I'm going to keep it a stack. It doesn't seem bad, though. I think I'll take this because it's on sale. And I'm looking to have a decent few attacks in my deck. Flex seems kind of cringe. It is free, but I feel like that's not worth the card it takes up in my hand. I feel like this, if like this not cantripping seems ass. And then I don't have enough money for Madness. I don't really want any of these other guys. Maybe the Combust, but I don't know how good that is. I don't know how good that is. This will hurt you, Sisyphus Prime. Walking into a shop with pellets, frog, urn, and 100 gold is so painful. Are these all, like, really good? Whatever. All right, let's go. Campfire. Rest. Stop by these rooms to heal some HP or upgrade a card. Who cares? Powerful foes are in these rooms. Defeating them will reward a relic. I feel like if I try and fight an elite, I'm going to get shit on. But I'm at full HP, so, like, who cares? Fight the elite, coward. Ah, shit. The swarm meta! Deal 18 damage. Okay, that's not bad. You're attacking me for 9. You're both debuffing me? Fuck. That's not good. Okay, I just need to concentrate on one of these guys at a time then. So I can block 5. And then I guess I'll swing on you, because maybe if you're attacking me now, you're going to try and debuff me later. I don't know if that's actually how it works. Debuff. Dazed, unplayable, ethereal. Oh, so they're just filling my deck with dog shit. That's huge. I'm a top deck wizard. What can I say? What can I say? Also, I don't know if that was, like, actually... I don't know if I'm just, like, lucking out, but maybe I was correct on that assumption I made. Doesn't matter, because I can't kill this guy immediately, so maybe I just try and defend. If I full defend, I can only block... I'm still taking 4, and then I'm just making no progress, right? I feel like defending seems bad. Bang. Strike. Bang. Kill you next turn. Ouchies. Debuff. Dog shit. Huge. FYI, they throw dazes and discard. Oh, yeah, this is my discard. Yeah. I don't remember that. No. Daze. Oh, fuck. Okay, Clash is going to be worthless. Cool. Well, at least I get to block a lot. Okay, the drawn card is worthless. I do get to kill you, though, because you're vulnerable. Oh, no, Artifact. It blocks a debuff. I read that, but I didn't, like, internalize it. I think I still want to kill you, though, just because that's one less goofball I have to deal with, so... yeah, we'll just do that. Campfire, is that an Inscription reference? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, this guy is not fun to face. Choose 1 of 3 random skill cards to add to your hand. It costs 0. Gain 5 strength. Apply 3 vulnerable. Can I kill one of these guys with my potions? I mean, it's an elite. Can I see the map? Oh my god, I can see the map. Where's the next elite that I could fight? In 2 turns? What? That's so buns. All right, well, I'm going to try and see if I can defeat these 2 potionless, and then I can save my potions for those guys, for that elite, maybe. Probably that's going to be a terrible idea, and I'm just going to get destroyed here, but that's okay. All right, we'll concentrate on you, because you have more HP. Ow. Ow. I don't appreciate that. Only defends in 1 strike. Of course, on a debuff turn, typical. These get discarded no matter what, right? So I might as well just... I mean, there's no point in using them. Okay. Focus big shot. Heh. Stop putting garbage in my deck, you bum! Do these stay in my deck, by the way? No, apparently not. Okay, that's hype. I would have crashed out if those stayed in my deck. Okay, we'll defend 5 of the 9, and then I can kill you with the Perfected Strike. That seems intuitive. Now it's just a 1v1, so I should be able to shit on this guy. I might need the campfire, man. My health is looking pretty stinky. Permanent -2 mana for the run, but you can choose what you draw, peak or not. I mean, anything where you can choose what you draw is peak. Clash is worthless in this boss fight. That's huge. I can full defend here, though. Bang. Okay. I guess clothesline into strike, right? I can use potions to just win here, but that's fine, I think. Praying for a good relic. Yo, I appreciate you, scrambled egg. Shrug it off. Can I, like, draw any attacking card? Thank you. W cantrip. Mercury Hourglass. At the start of your turn, deal 3 damage to all enemies. I mean, like, based off of the HPs that we've seen thus far, I want to say that's bad, but that's also damage for doing literally nothing. That is unconditional damage, so I feel like that's, like, not terrible. A good Spire Slayer never heals. Some guy with the 7 stream. Appreciate you. All right. Take this. Relics found throughout the Spire grant unique bonuses and remain throughout your run. They can be found by defeating powerful foes or within chests. Deal 5 damage twice. Clash. I feel like... Okay, I don't know what the boss meta is, but just based on that boss meta, that made Clash unplayable, so I feel like Clash is bad. I'm gonna go for a Twin Strike angle. I want to do more Clash, but based off of that boss specifically, I feel like Clash is ass. Clash of Clans? Monsters, treasure shops, or something entirely different. I don't want to face another goober, but I might need the campfire. I do want to try... Where's my next camp? The next campfire is, like, so far away. I gotta go for the campfire. I gotta go for the campfire. Curl up. You guys are bums, bro. Oh, wait, that's huge. Okay, so I can murder you immediately. And then I can just defend, and I take almost no damage. This seems fine. You're gonna debuff me. Spit web. Weakened. That's unfortunate. Okay, this charm actually does not seem that bad. Deal 6 damage, apply 2 vulnerable. I'll deal that to you, because you have the shield thing. Go next. Now you die at the beginning of my next turn. I'm going to take a shitload of damage here. That's okay. I got a campfire. Who cares? Crazy how campfire is broken in more than one game. I can just Twin Strike here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. 6-7 attack. Hourglass immediately having value feels nice. Yeah. Clash Royale, I pick you up at 3. Hello? Okay, 10 gold at a card. Apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies exhaust for 2. That doesn't seem terrible. Perfected Strike. This seems like a really good early game card, but I mean, like, how many, like, I'm not going to want strikes long-term in my deck, right? Deal 12 damage, can be upgraded any number of times. Sure. I don't know how intuitive it is. So let's take a rest. Rest or Smith. Can I only pick one or the other? I forgot. Stop by these rooms to heal some HP or upgrade a card. Heal some HP? Hang on. That wasn't the deal. Heal 30% of your max HP. I mean, dude. Okay, well, I just need to read. That was completely avoidable. But if I would have known that's the case, I would have just tanked the boss, bro. Treasure! Gremlin Horn. Whenever an enemy dies, gain a mana and draw a card. That doesn't seem that good, actually. The maximum amount of enemies that we've seen is 3. I wanted to say this seems really good, but I mean, on rooms where it's a 1v1, this matters literally not at all. And even on rooms where we see like 3 enemies, this is kind of a big ol' who cares. Gain 2 mana, draw 2. That seems... I don't know, dude. Doesn't seem great. I don't know the quantity of enemies, though. Like, 2 enemies. Like, I just don't care about that card here, right? 51 viewers in chat. Did we catch a raid and it just didn't say anything? Oh, damn. Okay. You're swinging for 6? That doesn't seem that bad. This is just 12 straight up damage. This is 10. On death applies 2 vulnerable. That's so frustrating, bro. Okay, so I can deal 22 at once here, so I guess I just kill you. Not bad. I get vulnerable. That's okay. I can strike you. Okay, if I can get more combo turns like that. Okay, maybe the horn that I was shitting on is actually like decent. Did Twitch crash? Hang on. Did Twitch go down? Because my Twitch is like... Oh, Twitch must have went down. I have 0 dropped frames. Are we back on Twitch? Chat, type 1 if you can hear me. Twitch chat. Bonk. Ooh, energy potion. Oh, wait, I have to scrap one of my potions to take this, though, right? Yeah. Twitch chat shows for me, but not you. The app was being messy as fuck. Yeah, I might just need to refresh, bro. Hillar? Oh, yeah, there was like 1,000 chats that just didn't pop up for some reason. Can OBS... Bro. Okay. Okay. There we go. There we go. Okay. The chat isn't updating? Yeah, I fixed it. Dude, you're muted. Am I muted? Or did I just go down? I'm not muted. What are you talking about, man? Okay. That was weird. Let's get back to the game. Okay. 12 gold, add a card. I don't want anger, man. I don't have enough, like, card draw for that. I feel like that's just bad. Choose an attack or power card. Add a copy of that card into your hand. I see Clash synergy. I'm going to take the Twin Strike, bro. Excuse me. Gain 2 energies. This is one-time use, gain 2 mana. Vulnerable seems really good for bosses. So does Strength. This one being RNG, I think I just don't care about this. I'm going to discard you for the energy potion. Get a random. Hello. Oh, it's just a... Okay, it's just monsters. Cool. Love that. Take 10 damage, bro. Are we dead ass? Why are you so strong, man? That's so annoying. 54 health? Okay, let's cantrip with the block. Get the perfected strike. I can almost one-tap you. It's really frustrating that I can't exactly one-tap you, but whatever. Live on 1 HP post-turn. I guess you're also dealing 2 damage to me. I've had this game for so long and never touched it. Same. Ritual. Okay, scaling damage. This guy is going to debuff me. How much do I actually care about that? I think I'm just going to bash into Twin Strike. I'll deal with the debuff, and I'll just have you die to passive damage. Good night, Owa. Weakened? I think that's fine. I got vulnerable on the cultist. Bang. I can go... This deals 10 with the vulnerable. That's not a kill strike, I don't think. So I think we just go for some of these and then one of these. Oh, I got mana from killing something. I maybe should have played that different then. I'm not going to sleep. I just wrote people for some reason. Oh, okay. Elliot's going to sleep. Good night, Elliot. My bad. Perfected Strike. Deal 8 damage to all enemies. 3 mana, deal 32? I'm saying it right now. I'm saying it right now just so the people know that I know. That is bait of the highest order. That is bait. Question card. Future card rewards have 1 additional card to choose from. Overstock? Wait, that's huge. Campfire. I'll rest. Back to full. Fire. Bang. Hello. Thief. Looter steals 15 gold whenever it attacks. You gotta be kidding me, dude. Wait, can I negate that if I full block? We're about to find out. My guess is no. You bastard. Do I get this back if I kill you? I better, bro. All right, we're going to hit him with a defend just to get that out of my hand. Yeah, this clash seems ass. I'm not picking it up ever again. It seemed okay in the moment. All right. Smack. Okay, I get my gold back. Huge. Draw 3 cards. I think I like these potions for bosses more. I think I'm going to pass that potion. Power cards. This card applies a power to you when used. Powers are passive abilities that remain for the duration of the combat. Okay, so this is like an enchantment. Fire breathing. Whenever you draw a status or curse card, deal 6 damage to all enemies. Well, I don't have any of those, so I don't care. I think I'm just going for another twin strike, bro. Add 2 wounds into your hand. Gain 15 block. So it just adds 2 like garbage cards, but you get 15 block for 1. I'm okay. Skip potion. Don't forget your rewards. No, I'm not picking those up, dog. Streamer learns quickly. Appreciate you. Why didn't you select Smith? I want to meet Smith. He seems epic. Well, I'm at full HP, so now you get to meet Smith. Where's the can upgrade any number of times card? Let's go here. But streamer, Swift Potion is like Ancestral Recall, and that card's banned for real. I don't know how good card draw is in this game. It's probably good. It's good in any card game, but I don't know. Hello. The Guardian. You're a handsome fella. This enemy intends to block on its turn. After receiving 27 damage, changes to a defensive mode. All right, well, all the cards that I have are kind of shite, so I think I'm just going to swing and then pass. Bro's blocking. Charging up. 9 block. 32? Huh? Wait, Perfected Strike works with Twin Strike? No, this card's goated for real. What? Okay, let's do... I can do a big turn here without even needing to use my energy pot, so I think I'm going to do that, right? Because I can defend twice, and that prevents some damage. And then if I have 2 more mana, which is how much this gives me... Oh, wait, no, I need to use my energy potion. But if I just spam all of these... then I have a Beagle turn, right? Bang. Okay, you get block. Who cares? Bang. Bang. Yeah. Okay. Now I'm just a chud. Now I don't have any, like, any bonuses, but that was a lot of damage. No, I should have saved it when I had this. I forgot about that card, Loki. How many points in the pool? I don't think we ran Jambles on, like, first boss. I mean, to be fair, I didn't know what to run Jambas on, so Blame mods, not me. Just kidding. I think all the mods in here have not played this. I'm not certain. He's still vulnerable. That's plenty, right? If you play an attack, take 3 damage. Cringe. Oh, I'm being attacked. Do I care? Not really. Bonk. Do I get healed post-boss fight? This seems like a game that would not heal me post-boss fight. 16 damage. I can apply weak. I mean, he's swinging at me for 2 hits. I think I'm going to apply the weak here. Maybe I just want to do the searing blow while he's got vulnerable. That makes more sense. Let's do one of these. Let's do one of these. Okay, clashes buns as I'm beginning to find out. Block. Bash for more vulnerable. Clash for big damage. I'm so locked in. Dude, I'm having fun with this shit. Ow, that hurt a lot. Bonk! Defeated the Guardian. I'm locked in. What can I say? 97 gold. Skill potion mid. Zam. You look kind of cool. Gain 2 vulnerable at the start of your turn. Gain... Oh, this is a power. So this is perma. 0 energy. I gain 2 turns of taking 50% more damage, but I get 1 more mana on all of my turns. This is 3 mana at the start of your turn. Gain 2 strength. This seems not great. This seems like something that could be okay with certain builds, but at 3 mana, this seems really bad. I don't know. 0 mana, lose 6 HP, gain 2 mana, draw 3 cards, exile this. That seems like the most broken value card in the entire game. Which I can definitely say full knowingly, as somebody who's never played this game in my entire life and doesn't know any of the cards. Gain 30 block, exhaust. So 2 mana, gain 30 block, exile this. That seems this seems good against bosses, but against like all the other enemies, it seems kind of mid. Does make it so your multi-hit cards hit real hard. Oh yeah, I guess that's true. That's what I'm saying. It seems like this is like something that's good in builds, but it seems like, I don't know. Like I have a lot of twin strikes, which is cool with this, but I mean even with twin strikes, this is like 4 damage, bro. Streamer, hope this isn't like too spoilery, but your card evaluation on some cards are very spot on. I'm a monster! I'm a prodigy! I'm just kidding. In a vacuum, it's not always as amazing. Like, even in my current... Like, the best thing that would work with this in my current build... Obviously, I've seen, like, probably a very small fraction of this game. But, like, even in my current state, the best thing that this would work with in my current build is a Twin Strike. And assuming I can cast both of my Twin Strikes and a regular strike in 1 turn, that is 3 mana to do... That's 3 mana and an entire turn cycle of, like, getting hit and getting debuffed to do... What is that? 10 more damage? That seems kind of bad. That seems kind of bad, man. Is it good with the card that doubles your strength? Yeah, I guess that's true. I don't know. This seems like 3 mana is a lot, dude. 3 mana to justify this seems crazy. I really just want to take Offering, dude. Berserk doesn't seem bad. Offering seems really good. Lose 6 HP is also, like, relevant because my character regens 6 HP at the end of every match, right? So, like, barring combat damage that I'm taking, this is just free to cast. This just seems really good. This also enables, like, big combo turns. I think it's just always the Offering here, dude. If you right-click on the card, you can change the art and see the upgraded version. Oh, really? Change the art. How do I do this? Change the art. I can see view upgrade. Start of your turn, gain 3 strength. You upgrade. Draw 5 cards. What the fuck is this? God damn. Art change is not unlocked yet. Gotcha. That might be a setting, NVM. Sorry, don't have beta art unlocked. Gotcha. Okay, it's an unlockable thing. Yeah, I mean, I'm just taking offering, bro. That seems broken as shit. If that card was in Magic, it would be, like, banned as hell. That's just like how I'm evaluating it for this game. Because I don't know any of, like, the enemy. I don't know any of the meta in this game. I don't know, like, what... I don't know what builds have the most synergy, but more importantly, I just don't know what, like, any of the bosses or enemies are. So I just kind of have to judge everything in a vacuum. But, like, yeah, if that was a Magic card, it would be fucking banned as shit. Choose a relic. Oh, I get to pick one. Wait, this is huge. Upon pickup, transform 3 cards, then upgrade them. Transformed cards become a random card of any rarity. This is RNG bullshit. Upon pickup. So this only does the thing one time? Who cares? Gain 1 mana at the start of your turn. Whenever you open a non-boss chest, obtain a curse. Curse cards are negative cards that stay in your deck. So I get an additional mana at the start of every one of my turns, but then when I open a chest, I get like 1 bummy card in my entire deck. This seems like something that's probably... I mean, like, having 1 bummy card in, like, the late game is probably ass. Or, like, maybe in higher difficulties that's really bad, but, like, I would feel so confident taking this. At this rate, you'll learn the meta pretty dang fast, not gonna lie. Yo, I appreciate the kind words. Gain 1 mana at the start of your turn. All enemies start combat with 1 strength. This also seems really good. The Philosopher's Stone seems the best, I think. Key also seems good, but seeing as I don't know what curses are, 1 extra strength, assuming that there's 3 enemies, which is the max amount of enemies that I've seen in the game, assuming that I have 3 enemies that I'm facing and they all attack me twice, that's 6 additional damage that they deal to me, but I get an extra mana. And that's on a per turn basis, both of those things. So we're trading 6 HP for a mana. That seems like a pretty good exchange rate. I think I'm taking Philosopher's Stone. Phillips Rock. You don't think it, but every single hit dealing +1 for the rest of the game adds up fast. I'm sure, but I mean, like, yeah, that's probably spooky, but I kind of am fine with the exchange. I don't know. That might be a hubris play, but again, I don't know the meta, man. This seems like a lot of map. We love alchemy. Time to die to avocado. Heh. Okay, as far as like first pick pre-bonfire, right path has a merchant and randoms and a campfire and an elite. Whereas mid path and left path just have randoms until they have a campfire. I feel like it's right path all the way. I think my pot pie I'm baking is almost done. Huge. What the fuck? Flight. Receives 50% less attack damage. Canceled if dealt attack damage 3 times in 1 turn. That's dog shit. Not as in like bad buff for them, as in like bad buff for me. That blows. This enemy intends to attack for 2 damage 5 times. Okay, I mean, are we dead ass? These motherfuckers can attack for 5 times in 1 turn after I took the Philosopher's Stone. I mean, are we for fucking real right now? So I'm cooked, in other words? Okay. Well, let's try and block some of that, and then I'm just going to try and haymaker you, even though you're definitely not dying. Oh, wait, you take a lot of damage now. He's stunned! Wait, I can knock him out of the air with that effect? Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, +1 strength. That's so buns. +1 strength. It's so Jover. Okay, he's done being stunned. Attack for 4 damage. Oh, so if I knock them out of the air, then they get fucked up. Okay. I like that. Could be cantrip. Don't give me a block. Perfect. Defend. You're doing 14. I'm more worried about the multi-attack goobers. So then I can do perfected strike. Really annoying that you're taking half damage. Oh, wait, you're taking half damage. I thought I could kill you. Yo, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay. I could have just twin striked and stunned you, but whatever. All right, well, I'm going to take like half my health bar here because I just can't read. Jesus Christ. He's multi-attacking again. This is cheating, bro. All right, well, I can go for a twin strike on you. Where's this question mark shit? This enemy's intentions are unknown, not attacking. Okay. Is he gonna summon some shit or like go back in the air? He's probably gonna go back in the air, right? I think I twin strike you. Offering. Does this just win me the game? This offering? I have 6 mana. I can bludgeon you for 16. That brings you to 8, and then I can kill you with Searing Blow. That would leave me with 1 mana for this goofball. I think this is fine. Okay, well, I can defend. I wish you had vulnerable so I could strike you, but whatever. Okay. Bonk. Oh, you have 6 HP. Well, I still can't kill you with, like, a strike. But I can kill you with a clothesline. And then I can do this. Oh, and I get shit for enemies dying. Wait, okay. Then I can clean up. Pog. Add a card. I don't want the wounds shit. 0 cost. Draw 2 cards. Ethereal. This card is in your hand at the end of turn. It is exhaust. Okay, so if I end the turn with this in my hand, it gets exiled. This is upgraded already, huh? It says Carnage Plus. What? Yeah, it's already it's already upgraded. Okay. Deal damage equal to your block. Fuck that. This might be good. This seems like something that would be good, but I'm not building around blocks, so I don't care. Yeah, I don't want you because I don't want the wounds. This is Brainstorm. Draw 2, put a card from your hand on top of the draw pile, exhaust. Yeah, this is just Brainstorm from Magic. For 0, that's not broken at all, considering Brainstorm is fucking banned as shit. I don't mind. It's either the Warcry or the Carnage for me. I don't mind either of those. I like these 0 cost card draw spells. I think I'm going to take the Brainstorm, bro. If it's banned in Magic, it's got to be good as shit in Slay. You will never see the same relic twice in a run. Wear Showman. Chat, how do we feel about Frost coaching Shock for content? Good lord. I don't know, man. Maybe. Okay. Offering immediately in the hand is fire. Could be perfected into 2 twin strikes. You're attacking me. I feel like I kind of don't care about that. I mean, the offering is just like, can I one-tap with the offering? 24 plus 20. I have 44. I have 76 damage in hand. Way too close. So I can't one-tap, so I think I'm just going to chill with this offering. Brainstorm is only second to Blueprint, so I think it's pretty good usually. I don't know, streamer. Brainstorm is pauper legal. Can't be that good, right? True. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna not use the offering. I mean, is there anything that I could draw that would, like, be intuitive here? It seems pointless to not use the offering, but it saves HP. I can't one-tap anyway. I think I'm not doing any huge combo shit here. It puts your hand to the pile? No. The Brainstorm? No. Or like the Brainstorm-esque card. What the fuck? Intends to inflict a powerful negative effect on you. Oh, kick ass. That's awesome. This is 2 for 50% more. This is 2 for 24 or 2 for 18. Or I could do weak, but it's not attacking, so who cares? Hex. Whenever you play a non-attack card, shuffle 1 dazed into your draw pile. Oh, who gives a fuck, bro? What? I'm just killing your goofy ass. Hello? 16. Deal 10 damage, shuffle a dazed into your draw pile. Lose 3 HP, gain 3 mana. Bro, like, how many of these, like, 0-cost gain value cards are there? God damn. Lose 3 HP, gain 3 mana? Is this not, like, disgusting? That just seems, like, huge. I think it's just that, dude. Deal 10 damage, shuffle a dazed into your draw pile. This seems good, but, like, just enable me to combo off, man. Do I go to a merchant? I have 285 coins. That seems like a lot. I'm going to go to a merchant. Excuse me. Hello. Welcome. Okay, Reckless Charge I don't want. Iron Wave, gain 5 block, deal 5 damage. That's kind of cool. I don't want that, though. Block is not removed at the start of your turn. It's on sale for 68 gold. Costs 3, though. Like, I don't care. Deal damage equal to the number of cards in your draw pile. Mind Blast. That seems not that good. Add Transmutation, X mana. Add X random colorless cards into your hand. They cost 0 this turn. Exile this. Again, just relying on RNG to win. It's just not going to work. Hit wheel? True. What does innate mean? Start each combat with this card in your hand. Default hand size is 5, so this is a deal 17 for 2. That still seems like, I don't know, it's okay. The consistency of drawing it every time is cool, but I mean, like, does that not also just block, like, other value shit? I can't believe they let Daily Climb ruin it. It takes up your default hand size. That's what I mean. I feel like that's not that good. Upon pickup, raise your max HP by 7. That doesn't seem that bad. Normal enemy combatants are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. Is this good? At the start of your turn, gain 2 strength and all enemies gain 1 strength. No. I am... Listen, that seems really funny, but when these motherfuckers are swinging at me 5 times in a turn, and I'm swinging, like, if I get a huge combo, I'm swinging, like, 4 times in a turn, this is not good. I don't want this. Hilarious Relic. This is exceedingly funny, but I don't want. Escape from a non-boss combat, receive no rewards. That seems from a non-boss combat. That I don't want that. If I'm escaping from a non-boss, who cares? Gain 2 strength. Gain 3 thorns. I like the strength pot. I like potentially card removal service. I'm gonna keep it a stack, dude. Blocking just seems so buns. It's okay. Like the default, I'm more mad at the default block skill than I am at the default swing skill. FYI, elites are not bosses. I was gonna mention that, but if I'm going into an elite, can you get forced into elites? I feel like all the elites that we've seen are just like you have to pick them. Yeah, you don't get forced into elites. So like if I'm gonna die to an elite, that's just my fault. I'm not spending money to remedy that. Default defend is worse on average? Yeah. Base defends are not ideal. That's what I mean. If I was going to hang a card, it would be a base defend. Like, this seems good. Stuff like this, where it's like, hey, you gain 8 block for 1 mana and it cantrips. Like, this seems like a very solid card. But just, like, 1 mana to gain 5 shield. Especially when I have a character that has natural regen. Like, that just seems Like, obviously, the base strike is also underwhelming because it's a starting card. You start with it, so it has to be underwhelming. But, like, this seems vastly more underwhelming than this. And I don't know if that's, like, cope or if that's, like, actually the case. Buy something? I'm working on it, you chud. Relax, bro. I like the max HP raise, but I'm a little worried about the ratio. I don't know if this is a good gold to HP ratio. I don't know how relevant 7 HP is going to be, and I feel like 156 gold for that. I feel like that's a bad ratio for 7 HP. I feel like it's a really bad ratio for 7 HP. You have Perfected Strike, Steel Joker? Yeah, true. Is the last row of points always all rests? I have no idea. Normal enemy combats are no longer encountered in question mark rooms. What else can I encounter in the question mark rooms besides enemies? Enemies I get gold and cards for defeating, so they're not bad. You may encounter monsters, treasures, shops, or something entirely different. I mean, is it worth to pay this in the hopes that I get like a chest in the future? I'm gonna buy this. I have no idea whether or not this is like actually a good investment, but I'm gonna buy this just so I can see what else are in the question mark rooms. If nothing else, this is serving as info gather for my next runs. And then I think I'll buy the strength pot for like bosses, and nothing else really jumps out at me. I guess Flex is like not bad. Flex is a good combo card actually if it costs 0. I don't mind that. I need a lot of card draw for that to, like, really combo, though. Like, Flex is good with Offering, but I think that's more Offering being really good than Flex being really good. Because even on, like, a huge combo turn, if I swing both of my Twin Strikes, that's plus 8 damage from the Flex. And then, like, everything else is a plus 2. So figure if I have, like, a really big turn, that's, like, plus 12 damage for 0. Which is not horrible, but there's got to be better rates. I think that's I think I'm not taking that. I think I leave. Chat, no helping Shock. I need him to die to avocado or I won't be able to feed my kids. All right, let's see what the question mark has if it's not enemies. In an abandoned temple, you find a giant book, open, riddled with cryptic writings. As you try to interpret the elaborate script, it begins to shift and morph into writing you are familiar with. I'll read that shit. Odd. The book seems to be about an ancient named Niao. This piques your interest, but you have a general feeling of malaise. Continue, lose 1 HP. Cool. The Ancient of Resurrection, Niao, was exiled to the bottom of the Spire. You feel compelled to read more, but your body begins to ache. Lose 2 HP. Cool. Seeking vengeance, Niao blesses outsiders, using them for her own purposes. So I'm about to become a warlock. This is cool. You are starting to feel very weak and tired. Lose 3 HP. Huge. Those resurrected by Niao remember only fragments of their past selves, cursed to fight for eternity. As you near the final page, your old wounds begin to reopen. Obtain the book, lose 10 HP. Very not ideal when I'm at 48 HP, but again, for the purpose of gathering info, and there's a campfire up next, if I really need it that badly, I'm going to obtain the book, bro. Enchiridion. What the fuck? At the start of each combat, add a random power card into your hand. It costs 0 for that turn. Okay. That doesn't seem that bad. Tip, you can only have up to 10 cards in your hand. That's really nice to know. Max hand size is 10. This seems funny. It adds a card to my hand. See, I'm not as mad at this because I feel like all the other like RNG-esque shit that we've seen is like, oh, you add something to your deck. This just adds it to my hand, and then I'm assuming it goes away at the end of combat. So this is just like, hey, in addition to the shit that you draw from your deck that you're already doing, you also get 1 free funny thing. So like, I don't mind that. Upon finishing the tome, you decide to take it with you. With proof in hand, will you retain your memories? I don't know, man. Maybe. What do I look like, a fucking necromancer, dude? Barricade. Block is not removed at the start of your turn. Okay. I mean, it costs 0, so might as well. Lose 3 HP, gain 3 mana. I don't need to do that. Could be a brainstorm angle. Let's do that. These guys are swanging. Maybe I do one of these. Can put him back for next turn if I draw into some like big combo shit. The end of its turn gains 14 block. Receiving unblocked attack damage reduces plated armor by 1. What the fuck did I just read? At the end of its turn, gains 14 block. Receiving unblocked attack damage reduces plated armor by 1. Does this guy not just have like 1,000 HP? So I have to get through 14 block every turn, but each time I attack, that goes down by 1. That's still shite, dude. All right, well, I'm attacking his little goofball then, just so I have one less guy to deal with. Let me clothesline you into twin striking you. Into... I guess defend is kind of meaningless because I'm blocking the same amount of damage that I would be taking by just... Or that I would be, like, not taking from just killing him. Avocado death time. It's the bad avocado fight. Oh, shit. This is avocado? Wait, no, I drew a card by killing him. Oh, shit. Wait, I actually should have defended there, because now this is getting put on the bottom. That's kind of stinky. All right. I guess I'm just going to strike, bro. I'm vulnerable, too. I'm cooked, bro. 16? Bro. I do have a bludgeon here. Two strength I have. If I had all of the mana to play this, like, dude. If I would have played optimally, I could have comboed off with like all of these, right? I have 4 mana. That one thing was a 0 cost add 3, or was it a 1 cost add 3? It was a 0 cost add 3, so I could have played every single card in my hand. Every single attacking card in my hand. No, I could have played every card in my hand full stop. And that would have been 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 attacks. So with the strength pot, it could have added 12. And then base damage is 32, 42, 52, 58. So I would have done 70 damage. I would have just barely not killed him, but then I would have had shield. Yeah, I think if I would have played that optimally, that I would have actually been chilling. Optimal would have also been blocking last turn, because killing the rat gave you 6 more damage taken last turn than blocking, and your hourglass killed it this turn. Wait, how did it... Did the rat afflict me with vulnerable? I did not see that. Oh, that must have been what happened. Yeah, so no, I definitely should have just blocked. Well, it also kept my like good combo card on the top of the deck. Yeah, that was optimal. Okay. Well, I need to block so I don't like pass away. Skill potion could give something as well. Yeah, I think I need the skill potion here. He's doing 16 damage. It tends to use a buff and attack for 16 damage. Oh, fuck. He's buffing himself? Bro, I'm cooked. Yeah, I just need to use this. Whenever you play an attack this turn, gain 3 block. I genuinely think that could not have come at a more opportune time. I can gain 9 block off of that. I gain 14 block in total off of this. And then I just bottom bludgeon. Then I'm still not dealing damage. Apply 3 weak and vulnerable to all enemies. Exile this. I think I go for the rage, bro. Rage it up. Give me a defend. Give me a twin strike. Give me a strike. Give me a twin strike. This guy fucking sucks. Holy shit. Also, I should have strength potioned there. It doesn't matter. No, I need to keep the strength potion for when I have a big combo turn. Okay, 2 damage. Did he just fucking lifelink? What is this bullshit? Oh my god. Dude, this guy's gonna shit on me. Oh my goodness, man. Okay, these are good cards. Offering here might save. I think I offering first, and then I got a strength pot if I get, like, good shit. Discard pile. What's in my draw pile? I really care about, like, none of these. Clash could actually be, like, kind of goated here. Because I only have the 2... I only have, like, a couple skills. I guess Clash is kind of... If I draw particularly this one defend, the Clash is kind of ass, I think. I think regardless, I just have to go for an offering here. I really don't see a world. He's attacking for 14 total. Is this before or after the strength? Like, is this 14 damage or 16 damage? I haven't been paying attention. I think I just have to... If I offering here, I'm dead is the thing, if I don't block. So if I offer, I just have to use, like, all my block shit. After. This is 14 after strength? Okay. Interessante. Deals 16. So he has... If we're looking at this combined with the shield, he has 67 hit points total. I can deal 24. Plus 16 is 40. And then with offering, I can defend and potentially deal more on the top deck. I can't Oko here, though, like, ever. I can't OTK. I guess maybe unless I do, like, Bash shenanigans. I think even with Bash, I can't OTK unless I draw exactly Bash Clash. I think I can't OTK. And even then, I'm spending mana on Bash. But Bash is pretty nice here. Read your potion, Mr. Streamer. No, I know I'm doing... I have Strength Potion as well. I think I just gotta go for this, right? Let's go for the offering. We drew Bash and Clash. That's fantastic. I have 6 mana to play with. Slay the Spire is on Apple Arcade. Guess I'm playing tonight. Huge. Does it say lose strength at the end of turn, or does it not say that? Oh, shit. What? Oh, for fuck's sake. This is permanent? Or is this for the combat? Wait, is this for the combat, or is this permanent? I mean, for right now, it doesn't matter. I just want to live. But is this perma strength? For the combat. Okay, that's still really nice, though. God damn. Okay. Yeah, I need to, like, read then. For the combat, Yeah, okay. That's still really nice. I can block all but 1 damage with these defends. That leaves me 4 mana to play with. I can go for Bash into Perfected Strike into Clash. That still doesn't deal enough to OTK. Can I OTK with vulnerable damage? Does vulnerable also affect armor? I would assume so. So I can deal... He has 67 points. I can deal 8. That goes down to 59 with the Bash. Then this would deal 36. That would go to 23. This would deal 21. And then I just have, like, anything else. No, this is just the line, right? Oh, wait, but I have to use these to use Clash. Fuck! I might have screwed up. Maybe not. This is still 36 plus 24, right? No, I still kill. Fuck you! Okay, I could have played that a lot better, but that's okay. Speed Potion. Gain 5 dex until end of turn. I didn't even need to use the Strength Potion. Get fucked, game. Idiot. You think you can best me? You fool! Oh my god. More bloodletting? Surely I don't need 2 of these. Surely I don't need 2 of these. It's broken. We were promised Shock dying to Avocado, who's bankrupt now. True. I can't face this elite on 16 HP because of recovery. That's just not happening. I need to go to the fire, and I need to rest up. Proceed. All right. At the end of your turn, lose 1 HP and deal 5. Okay, I don't want to be losing HP right now, bruh. Snecko. 111 hit points. What the shit, dude? What's in my map? I get another fire or an elite after this, and then treasure, and then some randoms, and then some enemy. Dude, I have so much to... I don't want to use this strength bot into this boss. I have so much. Also, what is Dex? Dex improves block gained from cards. Interessante. This combust, I think, is ass. I think I'm just full swinging. I full swing go next. Perplexing Gaze. Confusion. Whenever you draw a card, randomize its cost. I mean, are we dead ass right now? Wait, Bludgeon. Cost 2. You fool! And I get to cantrip that. Oh my god, that's ass. I don't even think Bloodletting does anything. Not that I want to play it here. Alright, I'm just going to eat the damage. Bonk. Ow. Does this last for the whole combat? You've got to be fisting me. 3 cost Brainstorm unusable. And it's blocking my Clash. You fuck. Actually, I think that doesn't matter because Clash costs 1. It costs 1, not 0. Fuck. Bastard. Swinging for 9. Bruh. And he's doing a negative effect. Okay, cool. Fun times. Surely I'm not dead. Vulnerable? That's fine. I'm gonna kill you this turn. Offering for 2. Worst card in the game. Bonk. 13 gold. Attack potion, add a card. Seeing red. 1 cost. So a 1-turn soul ring. Apply 2 weak to all enemies. This is 0 cost. Apply 2 weak to all enemies. Exile this. These all seem kind of mid. This seems like the best one, and even that is like not great. I don't love that this doesn't cantrip with it, which if it cantripped, then this would just be broken. But like this not cantripping seems kind of mid. Are you a fan of Snecko? He wasn't as bad as I thought he was going to be, but I don't know if I'd consider myself a fan. I like the Intimidate. I'll go for the Intimidate. Once again, I'm not fucking with the Elite. You got me messed up if you think I'm doing that. Also, I'm just now realizing that it's 2:30 in the AM. We might need to pick up this run on a later date since I'm not dying. I thought I was gonna die. Wait. Whenever you would lose HP, lose 1 less. Wait, this is actually cool. Wait, so this is just gives me a free Philosopher's Stone? This just gives me 1 free mana because it undoes the all enemies start with 1 strength. Wait, this is huge. This is so big. Give me a chest. Thwack, you were knocked unconscious. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Groggy, you gotta be fucking kidding me, dude. Groggen with a throbbing head, you awaken to find yourself thrown in the center of a massive stadium with an overflowing audience of slavers, cultists, and other denizens of the city. Fuck this game. I hate it. 0 out of 10. An armored giant with a golden crown bellows at you from atop. We now begin the 4200th combat. A gate on the opposite side opens. You have just got to be shitting me, dude. Oh, wait. This is... Okay. 13 damage, 14 damage. Okay, this is maybe not... horrid. End of turn, gain 3 block for free. Sure. Can kill one of these guys. I can just straight up murder one of them with bloodletting. This is maybe not that bad. Could just go offering too, man. I could just play both of these and try and just full swing. That seems unreasonable, but it would be funny. I can't like right click on these guys to interact. Well, I'm gonna bonk you. I'm stupid. That was the wrong order. No, it wasn't. I'm thinking that you're the vulnerable one. And then we'll go lose 3 HP. And we'll go bonk. Clash, huh? You sold me. Oh my god, brainstorm! Okay, we're gonna cantrip. We're gonna block. We're gonna brainstorm. We're gonna put intimidate back. We're gonna twin strike. We're gonna twin strike. We're gonna clash. We're gonna eat this attack like an absolute champion. And then we're just gonna kill you next turn. The tungsten rod goes hard with the lose health ones. Yeah. Bloodlet offering, take 9 to just kill stuff. Incredible block combo. Bonk. Bye-bye. I thought my game crashed again. Chat, this offering card seems good. True. Well done, weakling. The giant mock claps whilst he riles up the crowd with exaggerated gestures. Golden confetti shower you. Time for the real challenge. The last battle left a small opening in the Colosseum's wall. You can easily escape through there while everyone is distracted. You stay and fight. I mean, if it was better at video games, I would stay and fight, but I feel like I just wanna dip, dude. I still got a lot of fights ahead of me, man. Fight, you coward. Didn't he call offering ass last combat? I literally called offering like the best card in the game when I read it, and my opinion of it has not changed. What are you yapping about? You have 3 potions? Yeah, but okay, what is the next elite? There are no elites. You pose a good point. I mean, this guy's a boss, obviously, but I have a merchant before then that I can access. You do pose a good point. I do have a lot of potions. Yeah, we'll fight. I know you guys are goading me into this. I know you guys are goading me into this because I'm going to die, but I don't care. I'm overcoming the odds. Enemy intends to use a buff. Okay, we're killing you because you're going to attack me and afflict me with some dumb shit. Gain 2 vulnerable at the start of your turn. Gain a mana. Yeah, I will not be playing that because I think if I do vulnerable against this, I'm going to get shit on. Gremlin Knob. What a name. All right, well, you cost 0, so we're going to apply 2 weak to all enemies. And then we're going to brainstorm. I get an offering. That's fire. I can just cantrip into that with Shrug It Off. And then if I don't full kill this guy, then I can at least block. Let's do that. I guess I could offering, but like I'm probably not OTKing this guy unless I draw like the big bonk. Oh wait, no, the big bonk is all of my mana. So I should have held the offering. Rats. Well, I think now it's just stupid to not use it. We'll exile this. Okay, I drew the large bonk. Oh wait, no, you have vulnerable. This kills you next turn because of the 1 charm. So we'll just bonk. End turn. And then I just have to deal with this guy who is buffing himself, and that's scary, but like a 1v1 I think I can win. Wound? Fuck you. Enrage. Whenever you play a skill, it gains 2 strength. Whenever I play a skill... Oh, wait, a skill, not an attack. That's still kind of spooky, but I think I can deal with that. Skills are blocks. And strength is permanent, so, like, fuck that. We're just gonna trade blows, man. We're just gonna fucking go at it. Trade blows, dude. Bang. Bang, bang. 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 And turn. Eat that like a champ. Like a champ. Weekend wears off. That's concerning. Maybe. Could I kill this turn? 14 damage plus 16? Yeah, I kill this turn if I just use all my skills. I do have to lose a decent amount of HP to do that, but I mean, he's gonna stab me if I don't, so it's fine. Whenever you would lose HP, you lose one less. Oh shit, does this work? That just locked in for me. That works with the... Oh my goodness, dude. Tungsten Rod is so good. I don't care if it's noob bait, bro. Tungsten Rod is so good. What the fuck? Okay, I do have to use all of these, but that's fine. Hey, I got an achievement for having 9 energy. Huge. Bang. Tungsten Rod is insane. Yeah, I did not peep that also worked with like my value cards. That's fucking disgusting. Whenever you apply vulnerable, apply 1 week. That's pretty cool. Champion belt, I'll take it. Whenever you lose HP, gain 3 block next turn. Whenever I lose HP, so this also works with my combo shit. Doesn't seem too bad. Whenever a card is exiled, gain 4 block. Ethereal, gain 10 block. I can copy something for 1 mana. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy 3 times. But who cares? Self-forming clay is insane for this deck. Yeah, this seems pretty good with all of our combo shit. Self-forming clay, we're immortal. I mean, I don't mind. I feel no pain. It is upgraded too. This seems okay. How many exhaust cards do I have? How many self-exiling cards do I have? I have the Broken Offering. I have the Brainstorm. I have the Intimidate. That seems like not a lot. It's also all my combo shit though, so that seems pretty good. It's either one of these. I don't care about you. I especially don't care about you. Copying something is cool, but I don't think I ever... This only copies an attack or power. If it copied a skill, that would be broken as shit because I could just chain like offerings, but I feel like I just don't care about that copying an attack. The only attack that's like so valuable that I would want to copy it is my bludgeon. And if I copy that for 1 mana, then I'm just like never able to chain those, right? Unless I have an insane hand. I think it's just got to be Feel No Pain or Skip, but Feel No Pain seems fun. That fight is probably the biggest power spike of any event in the game. Interessante. That's huge. Inflame. Hello. All right, what time is it? 2:35. I'm doing this fight, and then if I am victorious, we'll just pick this up later in the week, because I gotta go to bed, bro. Gain 2 strength. Yeah, this is just free. Bloodletting is fire. I can just cast all of this for free, though. So, like, I don't need to bloodlet. That does nothing here. You're going to block. You are going to attempt to kill me. I can't OTK you, which makes me sad. Can I OTK if I strength? I could. How much damage is this? 14, 28, plus 16 is math. 44? So if I strength pot, I can win, or if I energy pot, I can win. Or if I just tank this blow, my 1 charm kills it at the beginning of my turn. I think I just do that one. Bloodlet is minus 2 HP for plus 3 block now. Yeah, that's also very nice. I think I'm just gonna full swing on you and just... Oh, wait, yeah, it is minus 2 HP for 3 block. I guess when I'm getting swung on, that is just a net positive, right? I didn't even peep that. Yeah, I mean, there's just no reason to not ever use this, right? Plus 1 health if you're getting attacked, right? Exclusively if I'm getting attacked, but I am. Yeah, okay. I did not peep that. Good work, chat. Good work. Inflame like your balls. What the Sigma, dude? Oh, wait, what the fuck? You have shield? Hello? Could I have avoided this? I feel like I could have avoided that, and I just did not peep it. This is awkward. I can still kill you. It doesn't matter. Is he aware the white guy heals? No, I didn't read. He's not reading this chat, so he's never gonna know anyways. I'm trying to avoid spoilers, man. Fuck. Just kidding. Can I ever, like, full skill for a clash here just to deal more damage to you? Yeah, I think I just play my entire hand on the table, right? Grab you. Why do I have less block? What? Frail. You gave me frail, you fuck? Alright, this still kills you, and then I can clap. Ooh. Ooh, I am getting attacked. Thank you. Bang, end turn. End turn with 5 mana is crazy. I need more card draw, evidently. You are still attacking me. I don't love that. Let's go for the 0. This being 0 cost is just, like, insane. That is crazy to me that the Brainstorm is 0 cost. I don't understand. Okay, I can cantrip here, which I have, like, jack shit in my hand, so I'm gonna do that. And then I guess I just full swing. Shielding all this shit. Bonk. Get blocked, idiot, goober, loser. Bye-bye. Now that you've done it, you can know that killing the back one first was a mistake. Why? Genuinely, why? I don't need 2 speed potions, so fuck that. You're gold. Skills cost 0 whenever you play a skill exhausted. They behave differently after you kill your friend. Oh, interesting. The knights or like shit in the front? Yeah, that's really good. Cleave, I don't give a shit about. The cantrip is nice, but not needed. Yeah, we just go corruption. The knight gets mad and does a big attack a couple turns later, but we're so goated, so we blocked it. Yeah. I'm just, you know, I'm just him. I'm just him. Oh my god! Wait, I top decked this off of the off of the book? Wait, that's fire. Stop taking good cards, please, streamer. Streamer, listen to my backseating. Yo, 3, pump the brakes, bro. It's my first playthrough. Quit backseating, unironically. Okay. 6x2 buffin type shit. You said you were logging off? Fuck, I forgot. Okay, after this one, trust. After this one, trust. Go for one of these. I'll cantrip. That blocks all my damage. This is a Bun's set of cards for bloodletting. I'm getting blocked, but I'm already blocking, so... Or I'm getting attacked, but I'm already blocking, so who cares? We'll do damage. We'll do more damage. We'll do even more damage. We will pass. Why isn't he on Ascension 20 yet? Yeah, true, bro. What is this guy, a fucking idiot? Sure. Brainstorm. I'll put you on top for later. Except probably not later, because I'm going to kill this guy, and then you're going to get drawn to my hand, and then I'm going to be just the slightest bit sad. I guess I could not kill this guy because I am blocking him if I just cast the defend, which, like, I definitely should. Wait, the corruption gets the dumbass basic defends out of my deck. Wait, this is fire. Fuck those cards. I could offering here to be able to clash. Probably I should just do that. That self-forming clay is fucking unbelievable. You're vulnerable, so you take a fuckload from this bludgeon. And then I can just do this, and then I can just do this, and then I can just do this. Actually, let me just do this, and then I'll deal with you next turn. Fuck, I drew a card. I forgot. Didn't matter. Yay! I'm winning. We'll do damage, do more damage, do even more damage. Ironclad every day of his life. 10 gold, bang. I don't care about Perfected Strike. Deal 9 damage, put a card from your discard pile on top of your draw pile. Do I get to choose this? Because if I get to choose this, this is kind of sick. But if it's just at random, then I don't give a flying fuck about this. Whenever I lose HP from a card, gain 2 strength. I mean, never mind. This is just goated. Ugh. This is actually a pretty dope build. Yeah, this build seems... I mean, I don't know any... For not knowing what I'm doing at all, this build seems pretty sick. Okay, Shock, it's your bedtime. Yeah, I did remember this time. I was literally about to say. Okay, we're going to pick this up later in the week. When's the next Slay the Spire day that I have on the schedule? Next Slay the Spire day is Thursday. Tomorrow might be a random game day, and then Wednesday is, without a doubt, a Hollow Knight day. So we might do Slay the Spire on Thursday. Bro is falling into the roguelite pit. You can't pull away. Brother, I have 1,200 hours in Balatro across platforms. I have been living in this pit. Don't be responsible. Beat the axe. No. I got to go to bed, bro. I just beat the first boss. This game feels very nice. This game feels very nice. Holy shit. Okay. Does this autosave, I would assume? Like, can I just close the game from here and be fine? Oh, save and quit. Here we go. Okay, there we go. Bang. Bang. I'm going to put you all on regular shock mode as opposed to wide shock. How about that? Anyway, that was very fun. That game felt very nice to play. Wow. That game felt so nice. Anyway, be back tomorrow. Tomorrow's going to be an evening stream. Who are we rating? Probably somebody in the Balala category. Tomorrow's going to be an evening stream as opposed to like a late stream, 6 p.m. CST. So pull up for that. Aside from that, that's all I got for y'all. New vids every day on the YouTube. And, yeah. Thank y'all for watching. You playing Slay the Spire was very interesting to watch as someone who hasn't ever played Slay the Spire. Thank you for the stream. Well, I'm glad that it was, fun. Glad that it was entertaining. We could raid Jhard username. 100 world records for 100 follows. Are they a speedrunner? I'd be fine with that. We can raid them, or we could also raid Young Skirt, who is doing Mega Bonk right now. They're not doing Balala, but they are, you know, kind of a channel favorite. So we could raid them. I'm very sad you didn't die to Avocado, but now that you passed him, I'm rooting for you. Yeah, I appreciate you. It's fun to watch, GG, and good night. Appreciate you, GZ. Good night, streamer. I'm going to take a big stinker. Thank you. All right, we'll raid Jhard username. Yeah, they're doing speed runs. Okay. Jhard is now part of the Libby circuit. What is the Libby circuit? Part of like the daily chat. All right, well, we'll raid them then. That works. All right, chat. Join the Discord if you haven't already. Thank you, Kita, for plugging the YouTube. Join the Discord if you haven't already. That's where the schedule goes, and you get pinged when I go live and all that. Thank y'all for watching YouTube new videos, like I said. Yeah, very fun stream. Very fun game. Wow, Slay the Spire. Looking forward to the sequel if it is nearly as fun as that was for the first, like, hour and a half of gameplay. God damn. That's also going to be a long-ass YouTube video, but that's okay. They like that. Get your raid emotes ready. True! All right, chat. Stay safe. Sleep well. And have a good one. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching.